12 years. I never expected it to turn out like this. TheBoxingVoice.com. Shout out to the community, man. I appreciate y'all.
What's happening, people?
Info Joe, Los Angeles, in the building.
Adrian, the problem wrong, the man from the frozen tundra.
Keem, straight out of Florida.
Liz Lowe, Decatur, Georgia.
You already know what it is. It's the Queen, Martha K, Detroit. Stand up.
David Maldonado, New York City. Yo, Nuts, don't cut me off, man. Don't cut me off.
King Amin of Essex, catch me for them championship rounds.
Big Super Mac, Plainview, Texas.
Davidian in Buffalo. God bless you all.
In Jesus' name.
Without y'all, it ain't nothing. Without the callers, it ain't nothing, man.
Bad Girl, TKO, San Diego, California.
Big Fish Vega, Palm Beach, Florida.
Intrigue the Incredible, straight out the ATL.
James Benitez, Huntsville, Alabama. It ain't hating, it's just the truth.
Show Kid, Mount Vernon, New York, suckers.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs, joined alongside Daniel Alvarez. And we're also joined for the first time by the Spit Bucket Podcast, both here in studio. I'm going to let both of them introduce themselves, but we definitely go way back, and we're excited to have them live in studio right here from the Fight Stars facility. Shout out to Fight Stars, shout out to Patrick Oakes. We will be doing a live fight chat for not only the Ryan Garcia and Javier Fortuna fight, but Alexis Rocha's co-main event as well. But gentlemen, what's up, man? Welcome to Las Vegas, baby. What's going on?
Hey, man, what's poppin', man? Shout out to Nick, shout out to the Boxing Voice, shout out to Danny. Beautiful facility. Thank you for having us here.
Likewise.
Everybody know me as Mr. RTBA, Mr. 214, Senor Dos, Uno Cuatro, Senor Dos, Catorce, Mr. Undeniable, Mr. D-Boy. Can't touch me on my worst day. What's poppin'?
What's good? What's good? Beautiful introduction.
And my name is JJ. That's it.
I like it. I like it. Nice and simple.
No, appreciate. Hey, we got gifts, guys. We come.
Oh shit! I love gifts. I love
gifts.
But Carrie, do me a favor. Turn this up like Maz. Just all right.
Come with gifts
because we want to make sure that you come in loud and clear.
Yes, indeed.
So right now in the ring is Rocha Jr. versus Rodriguez. They are in round 10 of a 12-round fight. If you want to sync up with us, you can do so right now. We're on timestamp 150, 149, 146. All right, champ.
the big head logo.
Let me go ahead and show this to the world. Be careful so you don't block out your brother. I got you. Don't worry. I'm going to make sure it gets shown. Bo, switch it to us.
It's already on you, baby.
Oh, well, there you go. All right, I am seeing it. So this is TSB, and that obviously stands for the Spit Bucket Podcast, right? So the Spit Bucket, and he brought us a trucker hat. Shout out to the both of you guys, and shirt to match with their logo on the shirt, which looks fantastic.
I bet you can't guess which one is me.
Let me see. Is it the one on the right?
There you go, man. Bringing it from TS.
So let's see. Is it two different shirts? It's two different shirts. So I'm gonna go ahead and take. You want the faces?
No,
I
got mine, bro. I got mine.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, step ahead of you.
Oh, y'all ain't playing. Let me make sure.
Yeah.
Oh, and they my size. You got the size right.
That's a Christmas gift,
Well,
too.
I'm definitely gonna wear these, and I'm gonna wear these on the show.
Right,
make sure to wear them on the show.
And then they blessed us with a beautiful bottle of whiskey. Now.
Oh.
Texas whiskey.
Oh wow! Oh wow! We're gonna keep that right there.
Yeah,
Yo,
keep it on.
We had some other bottles.
Nah, they was good. They was Dunsky.
And just in case anybody was asking, they're right there. So.
Oh, you need some cups.
Appreciate it.
Man, our first bottle, man.
Man.
Appreciate you. That's our first bottle. We just got in this new studio, and we are definitely grateful to Fight Stars, but we're also grateful to you guys for blessing us.
Matter of fact, we not opening that till the next time y'all in Vegas.
I love it.
Okay. Oh, next time, so next time we gonna move that and put it right here.
Yeah, next time y'all in Vegas,
so that it could be next to the Las Vegas sign. Because you know you got a drink in Vegas.
I love
and
it.
It'll be part of our studio decor because we do appreciate you.
I want to get to the point where the fuck we like the drink champs, even though neither one of us really big drinkers like that.
Yeah, I seen that.
Well, like empty bottles? Isn't it empty bottles or you mean filled?
Well, no, they have them filled in when they have guests. In case the guests want something, they got something right there on
Exactly,
tight.
man.
Okay.
You know, they got it right there. The Breakfast Club is the same way. They got bottles in the back. I know.
Loosen up a little bit, you know.
Yeah, you know.
Get the vibes going.
So, gentlemen, man, since we're not on the co-main or the main event, I mean, I want to know, obviously, the start of the Spit Bucket podcast, but I think I should give you the floor to give me, you know, your beginning, because I'm pretty sure many people know you from your very poppin' Facebook chats in the past and possibly, you know, from other places. So, yeah, man, take it away.
Oh, yeah, man. Everybody know I started 2016 ILTBA Boxing Talk. If everybody don't know what ILTBA Boxing Talk is, that's I'm on that bullshit again. You know, because I used to scroll in my articles and I felt like, you know, people weren't telling them what they needed to hear. So I'm like, okay, so me, I'm going to tell them everything they don't want to hear and everything they need to hear. It started there, built that brand up, made a name for myself. But I know to go to the next level, I had to get past that, and that's when me and this guy came in partnership at over the Facebook, you know, because I was on there talking about, man, why does Andy Ruiz keep saying he the first Mexican heavyweight? Why do we got to say Mexican into it like all the time, right? You know, and I was like, what, you know, and he said, well, because there's not usually any Mexican heavyweights, but I was like, he ain't just got to keep saying that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's where it started, man. Andy Ruiz, Chris Areola. So I don't have, obviously, the background that this guy has, the notoriety, but I grew up loving the sport, been around it. I didn't get to play it because my dad said I'd be terrible at fighting. He said I wasn't mean enough. My mom said I was too smart, so I don't know what that means. But, no, I grew up loving the sport. And, you know, I followed this cat for a minute. And it's crazy that he and I didn't link up sooner. Like, he worked with my best friend. He worked with my wife, same company. He would go to my uncle's gym all the time, Fred Cavazzo's United Boxing Gym out of Texas. And it took a night of me and my wife drinking and jumping on his live where, you know, I wasn't like, oh, Viva Mexico. He was asking why is they making a big deal that he's the first Mexican heavyweight. And I was like, look, man, Mexican guys don't get big. It's a big deal. They're little fellas, Morales, Barrera, all these little guys. So anyhow, we linked up a little over a year ago, and from then, man, we've just been pouring it all into giving back the community, the kiddos, obviously the hot topics, but we're setting up foundations and toy drives and all sorts of stuff for the community, man.
Foundations?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody
to me.
Everybody know, you know, when my background, I start from the root of the fruit, you know, because when you look at our amateur fighters, they are the root of the fruit that's going to keep boxing going. So if you knew Mr. ILTBA, you knew me always in the boxing gym making sure I covered the amateurs. And now with us, TSB, the Spit Bucket, we're going to take that to the next level because it's about the past, the present, and the future.
The boxing, we got the Warrior Foundation, TSB Warrior Foundation. So fighters like Gerald McClellan, Pritchard Colon, you know, who you know, they obviously they're done for the rest of their lives, but all they know is boxing. You know, you can't expect them and their family to get up off the feet. So we've got our NFT collection. We've got our merch. 10% of everything we do is going to folks like Pritchard Colon.
NFTs?
Yeah, our NFTs, and we'll touch on that later if you guys give us the opportunity to. But man, we're trying to expand the sport, new audience, new eyeballs, give it back to the old schoolers. Like I said, toy drive. We got the TSB toy. What was it? The toy bucket.
Yeah, the
toy bucket. We're teaming up with local gyms all over DFW. Toy drive. Get back to the community again. Any way we can get back to the community.
Because
so
you know, I know like this just with me. Like everybody don't take this approach, right? It's like it's my due diligence. Like now, our due diligence. Ever since I first started, now getting with JJ Solomon, he had that same vision. It's my due diligence. If I cover the sport of boxing, I have to make sure I cover these amateur fighters. So that's always been inbreeded in me. So, you know, with the toy drive, you know, giving back to the amateurs, hosting these amateur tournaments as we do in the city of Dallas, Texas. You know, in my city, it's 99.9% Mexican people, Hispanic people who be in boxing. I'm from Texas. Everybody know that that's a Mexican-based state, especially when it comes to boxing. So it was a highlight in my career. You know, I knew I was making a name for myself when they asked me to host the Golden Gloves, you know. So, and you know, that was the biggest thing ever for me because, like I say, it's all about these kids first.
You know, it's funny you say that. Hold on, let me go in my little bag here. It's funny you say that, right?
Going in the bag.
It's funny you say that because damn, I don't know what pocket I put it in.
Careful with the pockets.
Yeah, here we go, Ken.
What is that?
So it's funny you say that.
What do you have there,
I just
buddy?
came from a community center. You know, I just came from this community center, and I'm gonna let you read the card. Literally, just came from this community center that hosts these kids in a rough part of town, and they do free boxing classes and whatnot. And I'm like, well, fuck. I'm seeing the neighborhood, and I'm like, okay,
beautiful.
cool. I can see this is, not a good part of town. So I'm in this community center. They doing the classes. I'm like, we gonna have to do something. We gonna have to bring some fighters by, come talk to these guys, because you right, man. It is about the kids, and ain't no way we could do what we doing and not highlight them and not cover them and not give back to them as well. I'm gonna be honest with you. Before
we gotta have them do a tour, bring them through the studio.
Yeah, man.
Show them the gym.
I did all. We talked about all that, but at the end of the day, for me, before I even
they gotta subscribe before they can even get through the building.
before
I ain't playing no games.
Yo, no, for sure. But before Nuts, can you put one of those on top of the
Kenichi?
Yes, please.
Damn, Gina, get you a ginger ale, man.
we ain't got nothing. I ain't been shopping, champ. I ain't been shopping.
No, man, but on top of what you're saying about we wouldn't have a sport to cover if it wasn't for the future and the kids. But
for sure,
dude, how many lives has boxing saved?
No,
just keeping one kid off the street.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So
I literally, it's funny. The guy Willie I was talking to from the community center, I was like, at the end of the day. Cause he was like, our boxing program isn't that big yet. I'm like, that's cool. We'll bring fighters by. We'll bring managers by, whoever, to speak to these kids, to speak to the youth in the gym. And at the end of the day, it don't even matter if they stick to boxing. What really matter is that they stay off the streets and that they stay focused and in the right lane. So at the end of the day, you got to give back to the youth. Can't do this and not do that.
That's why, to each his own. Whatever contribution someone is able to do in the sport of boxing, that's what they do. It's just that my contribution and my due diligence.
My bad. I've had to done sunk this chair.
So look.
No, you're good now.
I go.
Like my thing is with me, like saying it was my due diligence, right? That's like I respect people and what they do, right? I respect them, but like if you really about the sport of boxing, don't just show up at these pro events. Don't just show up to the big time fighters when the glitz and glamour. Show up to these amateur gyms. Go in there and see how these young kids come in there 4 or 5 days a week. Go see how they go through the process of cutting weight and what they have to do, how they have to put everything on time out, because they chasing.
Do you have like an age bracket though? Because we interview amateurs. You see that we let the 9 years and these 13-year-olds come in here, but to actually go into the gym and waste time, I call it waste time because how do you know who's gonna make it?
No, it ain't about who gonna make it.
What you mean? Like if you invest hours on a kid that's 9 years old and then at 14 you end up seeing them play football, that's like your heart gotta be broken.
No, because the thing about it is you ain't going to the gym. You ain't going to the gym for one kid. I don't never go to the gym for one kid.
Yeah, but he part of it, dog.
I know a kid is a part of a gym, but a gym is a team. It's a whole team. So some people gonna stay, some people gonna go and do things different. But me, I am focused on the gym period. Like, I don't care if a kid be in boxing, if he 9 years old, then he leave when he 14. You know, the gym gonna still be there. It's gonna be new kids coming to the facility that I could give the attention, because people don't understand, a lot of these boxing people who be around the city covering the sport of boxing, just when these kids see that camera and that limelight, that push them, get them extra motivation. They probably be lagging on hitting the bag, but when they see you coming there with that camera, they start hitting that bag hard. And just to see them light up like that, that's what give me joy.
And to that point, man, like if y'all see some of the events we streamed these amateur events for the kiddos. You know, we just did the Junior Olympics, and dog, we make it seem like it's an event and we do this intentionally. Like, hear me out here. Like, we won't interview the losers, and it sounds kind of shitty at first, but hear me out. You know, we do the introduction. We've got the screens there. We got the cameras going. We've got their names. But when the winner comes up, like, you can tell these kids want to win because they want to feel that little bit of, you know, like, oh, I'm getting an
appreciation,
interview. Yeah.
right?
And their eyes light up. So just little things like that, we get to keep the kids engaged. Their families are so proud of them when they're sitting there getting interviewed by Mr. IOTBA, a local legend. You know what I mean? So we keep it going. We just keep them motivated. And like what Corey was saying, it's not so much that we're scouting these gyms for future talent. We're supporting these gyms for, you know, like I said, a lot of times this is all they have. Now, of course, if there's some future talent that pops out of there, we're going to have their back. Yeah. But there is no this without that. You know what I mean? So,
just like me being in the gym, shout out to Arnold Boxing Gym, when I first met the greatness of the boxing voice. This is where I have to give him his credit. Like, showed me a lot. Like I say, when you get in this boxing game, when you don't got the experience, when you talking to a guy who got experience, then when you get the experience, you be like, damn, that guy was telling me that. Keith Thurman, Earl Spence Jr. You remember that?
I don't.
No, remember we was.
I remember getting to Earl's gym and me and you had a back and forth, but I don't remember whatever I said then.
No. That's
I might have said something crazy because I thought Keith was gonna be.
No, it wasn't that. It's just that you was letting me know that Keith earned his stripes. Like, Earl Spence still had work to do.
Oh yeah.
And my inexperience didn't let my eyes see that. But being in this boxing game now, I understand that, like, everything he said was absolutely correct. Keith Thurman never ducked Earl Spence Jr. Like, if you look at the timeline of everything that happened with Keith Thurman, it was never a duck. Like, when he come off his elbow injury, Manny Pacquiao was there now with PBC. Who you gonna fight? Earl Spence or Manny Pacquiao? Anybody taking Manny Pacquiao?
Even Crawford was trying to take Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just you know.
Shit, Ryan, who we're calling,
was trying to take Manny Pacquiao. So we got a super chat from Knockouts with Nika, who says, Kerry is a flip flopper. That's what we know him for. Pussycat emoji, saludos. She's funny.
No, that's my dog.
I don't think you a flip flopper. I know because I seen y'all back and forth. You know, I watch everything.
That's my dog.
I watch everything. So I don't think so. Like, listen, that's growth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And people don't. That shit is overlooked. People label it whatever they want to label it, and it's like, why am I not allowed to grow, change my mind? Whatever the case may be, it's like, oh no, you said this 5 years ago.
Vow.
You know,
a wedding vow.
Exactly, exactly.
I pledge my allegiance to you. Right now,
like,
man.
and especially if the fighter can change your mind, like.
That's
for instance, for me, it was Wilder Fury. I was Wilder for shit. Wilder, you know what I'm saying? I had a flag, and then it's like, nah, Fury could beat him. It's like, no way. And then it happened.
Absolutely.
So it's like, yo, Fury's that man. He beat the man, so he's the man. It's like, people can't deal with that. So, you know, I hope I get an opportunity to get in a position where, you know, I could talk to some people who I might have offended or said some things that they didn't like, and we can fix that. It shouldn't be a forever thing. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
You know, that's one thing about life. Whether it's boxing or anything you're doing in life, it's gonna be growth from situations. It's gonna be situations that you could have handled differently. I tell people this all the time. This, Danny and JJ, you know this because we talk every day. I tell people this all the time. In life, with time comes change.
Absolutely.
And if you're not able to change in time, then you're gonna stay where you at. Simple as that.
For sure, for sure. Well, real quick, since we got you guys in studio, go ahead and pass them one of them headphones, man. See how they feel. Bo, we still doing the raffle? We might as well. These are official. These are, since you love amateurs, this is actually Carter Chapman.
Fighter.
He's an amateur fighter. His father, employed him to start something during the COVID time, and he invented these headphones. So these headphones light up. They also double as gaming headsets, so you can use these for your Xbox, for your PlayStations, all that greatness.
So let's see if they fit the big head challenge.
The big head challenge.
Where'd you get them at?
Yo, so we have a link, obviously, but I want try to connect your phone to those.
All right.
No phone is connected.
Does it have battery?
Yeah, it's on. They're on right now.
Oh, look at Danny doing a live test.
No, because they've never tried them on. They just tried them on. How do they feel?
They feel good.
He want to get the live. He said, "Yo, I'm going to get the live reaction out of them."
Because I tell the people that they sound great. Yes, they're the Hibernation 5s. So, yeah, man.
Connecting.
Boom.
Oh, they connecting?
About to connect.
Yeah, you about to connect.
Uh-oh.
Pull up in.
Yo, what you be listening to? What's in the playlist?
What's in the playlist, Chan?
Justin Timberlake.
Talking to the mic. Talking to the mic.
It's a new phone. I ain't got
He said Justin Timberlake.
I didn't mean to say that. I'm going to say I'm running late.
So if you want to get yourself a pair of Kenichi Bear headphones, Hibernation 5s, they are right now. The link is in the chat. And you'll be able to. You'll be able to.
Okay. Oh, no. Hold on. This is just a video. Still, I can hear it. It sounds great. And it feels
but
comfy.
feel comfy. Okay, I like that. So when the song comes on, turn it up.
How am I supposed to do this? Turn it up and put it on here? No. Okay,
we just want obviously Danny wants to hear your live reaction.
All right.
Shout out to my man Twin Munoz in Florida in the live chat. Appreciate you, Twin.
Make sure
gonna be in Florida actually, Twin. I'm gonna be in Florida August 16th. You got to link up with me. Come on, man. Make the trip.
Make sure if y'all tuned in to hit that like button. Make sure you are subscribed. Over 200 people in the live chat right now, so make sure to smash that like button. Make sure.
But since we making sure to do things, if you are gonna buy a pair of Hibernation 5s using the link in the description and in the live chat, don't forget you also could just use the code TBV. Did it finally connect or what?
It did.
Danny wanted you to do a live.
I told my wife I was gonna give her a little shout out. So you know what song I chose to give her a little shout out to?
Which one?
A wedding song, a little John Legend. Hold up. Can y'all hear me? Am I screaming?
No, you're not.
Okay.
You sound good. You sound good.
Yeah, my love of my life, Amanda. I listen to John Legend while I'm on his boxing podcast. I love you.
There you go.
Sounds amazing. So yeah, Hibernation.
You know I'm back in Sarasota August 16th. Oh, Ray, I see you. Did I cut your shout out?
Oh no. I was giving the shout
Ray,
out.
I see you in the business. So I'll be in South Florida August 16th. So we got to link up, man.
Is it Tom?
This is Alex Rocha coming out?
Yeah, this is Alexis Rocha.
Too bad we missed the Blair Cobbs.
Oh, is it Alexis or is it Alex?
Alexis.
It's Alexis.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You've only had him on your show like numerous times.
I mean, shout out to How the Ding for making me forget people's names.
Word.
That's cool. All right. Yeah,
it's like people think in boxing, when you get a prediction wrong.
Oh, yeah.
That you don't know nothing about boxing, right? This is my thing right here. I give a champion his respect.
Huh? These?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We listening.
Oh.
Your headphones cause a lot of fuss.
I give a champion his respect, right? Like when George Kambosos went into Madison Square Garden and beat Teofimo Lopez. He shocked everybody from wherever you at to across the pond.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody expected George Kambosos to do that.
Lies.
What?
I am on record.
You pick Kambosos to beat Tio?
I mean, that's like 1 out of 6 billion people. And a salute to you if you picked him.
Salute.
But the thing is, when George Kambosos beat Teofimo Lopez, who was a high-rated fighter, I looked at Kambosos different, right? So when Devin Haney versus George Kambosos was agreed upon, I gave George Kambosos his credit.
Oh wait, so you picked Kambosos?
Yeah.
Oh wow,
It's
so
all
you getting
documented.
hell right now? People.
Oh no, it's okay. Like, cause in boxing, just like fighters, you win some, you lose some,
Yeah.
you live to fight another day. But no, I just thought he was gonna win. Now I look at Devin Haney. As that guy.
Yeah, me too.
He's that guy now. He proved to us.
I mean, he's the man that beat the man that beat the man.
Yeah, but before that, like, people could look at him and be like,
Email champ.
Yeah, you can look at him and say that, and but now, since Devin Haney, you beat that guy, Bill Haney and them, everything they said came to fruition. So
sure.
now he gets his respect.
And look at the risks he took. Everybody was saying he's taking his money wasn't right. He has to take a trip and all this. And I was like, yeah, he's taking less money, but he's risking it all. He's betting on himself to do things like what happened with Correa. Change your mind about him.
Yeah.
I think Devin Haney's got a lot of people zip their lip because the dude's proved a lot of people wrong.
Damn.
But oh no, go ahead, bro.
No, I was just gonna say. Then it was literally, walking. Basically, I was just saying like. Basically, he backing up what he's saying, right?
Yep.
Because what he did, right? Walking the walk, talking the talk. Because what he did, he had the option to back out when his father could not initially travel to Australia. There was opponents lined up, right? That Top Rank had agreed upon for him to fight at 140 pounds. People don't even know that, right? So he like, nah, fuck that. I'll still go without my father and make it happen.
But that's what he was supposed to do, though. And you know what? When Devin Haney did that, and think about it, that's why he get all the credit in the world from me, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Boxing Voice podcast. Because he did the unthinkable. Everything was against him going to Australia. I looked at Bill Haney, him being with his son, which is a beautiful thing. But when you be with your son on a day-to-day basis every day, he everywhere with Devin. And then he wasn't able to go. Devin Haney was losing his comfy blanket. Yep. So just think about Devin being in Australia all that time, thinking about, damn, my dad ain't going to be here.
Yep.
I don't care if he had other people around him or not, and he had great minds around him, and Joel Zuda, great minds around him, but it's nobody like his dad. Him able to withstand that and then go out there and put on a performance like that from the first round through the 12th round.
All while Kambosos had his leg, I thought all these distractions were going to catch up to him. I like to give a professional the credit, like they can handle all this. But when you look about the traveling and the thing with Bill and the visas and all that, while Kambosos was just propped up at his home in his town, but then when I saw Kambosos having trouble making weight, I was floored. I was really floored because, this is the biggest fight in the history of Australia, and then you're in your own backyard. You should have no excuses. So I was floored when Kambosos missed weight. But, man, shout out to Devin Haney because he's the man. He is the man. Now, we had this conversation on our podcast back when Kambosos first took over, when he beat Tio, and we said, let's give it 18 months. Who do you think is going to be the king at 135? What are y'all's thoughts now that Haney's taking over? Do you think he's keeping it? Do you think Shakur moves up?
Well, they said today that Ryan Garcia may stay at 140.
I heard that.
Yeah, he's 140.
That, Sean Porter was saying something like how he's being smart and waiting for everybody, knows that everybody's going to be moving up. So, yeah.
We'll
I
see,
like that
man.
move. And also,
what's the alternative?
Ryan Garcia, tonight I'm excited to see Ryan Garcia because, over these past few months, he done been through a lot, and salute to him for being able to make it through everything he was going through, because mental health is something that we take serious with our podcast too. That's one of the foundations that's also getting 10% of everything we go through, because people in my family, people in his family, a lot of people around the world.
A lot of people in the sport, man.
Yeah, they have
a lot of people in the sport.
Mental health, and with
Absolutely.
Ryan Garcia, able to bounce back like he did, you can't help but cheer for the kid. And plus him being Ryan Garcia with the big fights, Tank Davis, Devin Haney, being out there, you want to see Ryan Garcia win so you can see them big time matchups.
With that being said, though, I think it's time for Ryan Garcia to show something, that he deserves to be in that conversation. Like, with his last fight, I was just sitting around saying, I hope he shows something, but for me, he has to show something tonight to where he deserves to be in that Haney conversation, that Loma conversation.
Well, yeah, I would love to see him get a knockout.
Yep.
I just don't know that can happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know. One thing
He didn't knock out to go.
But
that was a rough fight.
He has the excuse of I'm coming off that long layoff, ring rust, whatever. Cool. All right, let's see tonight though. Let's see tonight.
I'm gonna check what.
Let's see tonight.
I'm about to check what are the odds of Ryan getting a decision.
Okay. And really quick, I just want to let the public know who is tuned in. We are live, first round, halfway through of the Alexis Rocha co-main event. Here live on The Zone, here live on youtube.com/The Boxing Voice. And if you don't have The Zone, you can hit the link in the description. You can subscribe.
You can turn it so that you can face the television. Have you hit that?
We get nothing from it, but they'll know that we sent you.
All right.
They'll know that we sent you, so that way you guys can watch the fights alongside with us as we call them. So once again, we are in the first round of the co-main event here on The Zone.
Rocha looking good this first round. He making sure he use his jab.
Absolutely.
And that boxers get away with it. That's the key.
Who is this guy though? He looks huge.
He do.
I wanted to ask, do you guys know any fighters? Because I know it's a card in Dallas tonight. Do you guys know any fighters on the card? Any local fighters on that card?
No, it's next weekend. I think talking about Royal Rounds with
at Gillies.
Yeah.
That's next weekend. Oh, my bad. Okay.
I know all the fighters on there.
Okay. Y'all looking at me like I was crazy.
I was like, hey, we gotta go.
Shout out to Chicken Shay Metcalf. Shout out to the women in boxing. She's the first woman to headline a card in the DFW area. That's just a big thing for women in general in boxing. I think the movement that the women bringing right now, I think it's great for the sport.
Yeah, no,
for sure. So I got that line pulled up, gentlemen, and it looks like Javier Fortuna is a plus 105 to go over 7.5 rounds. That's okay.
That's great.
That's okay. Like the fight got to go past 7.5, but really means 8. It got to get to 8.
Past the halfway mark of it.
Oh my god!
I'll take that if it wasn't this whole 140, 139 weight.
But you just bet on the over that the fight is going over that, right? That's what that means, right?
Yes. If you take the as plus 105, yeah.
Because the under bow is 7.5. I like that over, but if you believe
so they leaving a two round gap in the middle or a 1 round gap in the middle. You see that, right?
If it's in the 7th round, nobody wins money. So if it's 7.5, you take the under. If it's over 6 or less, and then you take the over if it's 8th round or up. So that's what I do.
Okay. I got you.
So Fortuna by KO is plus 1,000. Fortuna by decision is plus 1,600. Garcia by knockout is minus 335, but by decision is 240. I think that Javier could last 12 rounds.
I think Javier could last 12 rounds if this was a true 135 fight. I think there's some movement.
Oh, so you think Javier's tired because he's the one that couldn't make 135? So you think he's out of shape? You think he's out of shape?
No, you saw what they did with the weights. They had a max weight of 135 fight, but so Ryan weighed in at 140. And Javier weighed in at 139.5 for the fight.
Yeah,
so-
no, because but when they offered Javier the fight, he told them right away that he couldn't make it, so they contracted it at 140.
Yeah, that's what the word on the street is.
I mean, Ron Garcia, he the favorite
He
in
is.
this fight. But I like Javier for like the one thing that bothers me about Ron Garcia, he leaves his hands down.
Yes.
And with Javier Fortuna, he has a deceptible left hook he throw, and that could really land. I forget the guy. From
Fortuna,
across
yo, my God, Fortuna's a plus 925 just by money line. I'm about to just drop a little $10 on my man. Huh?
You said plus 925?
925, yes, 925 by money line.
That means, ladies and gentlemen,
that's
you put
nice.
down $100. Fortuna wins, you win 925.
Yeah.
Take my money.
Yeah, shout out
You
to
never
Kenichi
know.
Bear with the super chat that says, "Great watch
And
party, fellas."
And if y'all trying to make some money, head over to my bookie right now. Use our code BETTBV, and let's make some money together.
Yeah, I'm about to lock in that $10 bet.
Let's make some money together for sure.
We got a $5 super chat from Kenichi Bear who says, "Great watch party, fellas. Want to congratulate Lamont Roach Jr. on the win and my
Congratulations,
coach
Mr. Roach.
Lamont Roach Sr. No excuse family. X emoji and the panda emoji and like 3 pirate flag. No, death emojis. Okay.
Let's go. Appreciate the love.
I'm gonna go ahead and put this 10 on Fortuna just in case.
You're protecting yourself, man. Protect.
Just
it's like
in
insurance.
case.
It's like insurance.
Hold on.
Hold on. Damn, I should have did the green. Anyway,
Nah,
I can still
put more.
No, I can still do the screen shit. No.
Put more.
Ain't no put more. Ain't no put more. Let me do the screen share.
Put a 5 on.
So you can see that I obviously. Let me remove this over here. I obviously just did it. It says continue betting. So my bet is placed on Javier. You getting cold, Bo? Come on, man. Put your sweater on. There's 4 of us back here.
I put it on 70.
Oh, man.
68 to 70.
He getting cold, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so I made that $10 bet. I'm going to continue betting because I think that the over is also a nice bet. I think the over is also a nice bet. What do you guys think about the over?
I'm taking the over.
If I put 10 on the over, I only make 10 plus 1050, which means that covers my last 10 that I'm going to lose on
There you
Fortuna
go.
because he's really not going to win. That's just a bet in case he wins.
That's technique.
And Danny just gave me 5. What do you want to do with this cinco? Usually cuatro cinco.
Put that on the what you doing? You just doing the over? That ain't gonna do shit but win me $5 back, right?
I know. And 50, you might get 5 and a quarter. 5 and a quarter.
What's y'all's real prediction?
I mean, all right. I mean,
What's
you want to
your
do
real
this?
prediction?
You want to do this? I'll swallow that last 10. I won't parlay it, and we go 15 on round 6. Somebody told me bet 15 on round 6 on Garcia.
I'm in for that.
Knockout.
All right. Because I know the odds got to be decent because this specific round.
Yeah, let's see what that is.
Yeah.
So round 6 for Ryan Garcia pays 800. So it's pretty probable.
It's plus 800?
Of course.
Plus 800. So
$15 on that.
$10 get you
120.
So yeah, 15 get you 120.
120 plus the 15 back.
I truly believe Ron Garcia could get a KO tonight.
Oh,
if
he
he's the
will.
Ron Garcia that he been telling us,
But can he do it in the 6th round though?
Possibly
In that 6th round.
Fortuna, older guy, know he experienced.
Hold on,
but he-
scroll. What is Garcia by decision?
Garcia, that's what I said, plus 225, 240. That's good money because he might go decision, bro. I'm telling you, Fortuna tricky. The thing is, I like what. Let me take the screen share up. I like what
JJ saying.
JJ said that
about
the weight.
the
weight, man.
weight.
I would
Is
make
is he really like in shape? You know what I'm saying?
That's what scares me a little bit. That's why I would take the under. Earlier I agreed with the over. No, I meant I take the under because of that. So yeah, knockout 6 round, $15 for $120. I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll cash app you if you're cool with it.
What? Wait. I drew a blank. I'm looking at you. What round?
I'm good with a 6 round.
Oh,
bet.
you like the 6
yeah,
too?
I'm good with that.
Okay. And you want to go 6? So 6, and how much you?
If everybody's throwing in 15,
Yo, he said everybody throwing 15. Yeah, what's that? 60? Let's see what 60 look like.
What's them $60 gonna pay?
480 plus 60 back.
see, senor.
So as we
Yeah,
doing,
that's fair.
all right, let's do it.
I don't know. I think we should spread that out though, bro.
That's a good point.
15 and 4 rounds, maybe like 5, 6, 7, 8.
Y'all good with them rounds?
5, 6, 7, 8. I think 8's too late.
Yeah, because you got.
I think Ron gonna get him out of there early.
4, 5, 6,
He got a
7.
statement to make.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Yo, he had a statement to make with to go. He ain't do nothing with to go.
You remember
Where
that,
was the
man.
statement then?
I was certain there was going to be a statement.
This ain't like football in this, where you have weekly opponents. Like, you're going to have bad nights in boxing, but he still did what he was supposed to. He got the victory, right? And at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
Was he with Goosen for that fight?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, so it don't even matter. I thought Goosen was about to make the world a difference.
Yeah, let's bet the decision then. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I saw him hitting the heavy bag.
That's all we see.
Right.
That's what we see. Is
But
the
even
shadow
that,
boxing and the heavy bag.
even the heavy bag ain't look good. It ain't look good, bro. He was
posting his
no, he way bigger than Fortuna.
The way he hit the heavy bag would bend his wrist back like he was holding a purse or something. I swear to God, like I don't know how he was hitting the heavy bag, but it would like bend his wrist back and it was looking like this. It was crazy.
He's way bigger than Fortuna, I'll tell you that. We got another one from Knockouts with Knockout who says, "These are good guys. I'm just busting his chops because he's a flip-flopper." Laugh out loud. Follow his Facebook to see what I'm talking about.
I love Knockouts. Shout out to Knockouts with Nika. Like when we started TSB podcast, she was one of the first ones, if not the first one, to merchandise and buy one of our T-shirts, and we appreciate her
Much
for that.
love.
That's my
Shout
dog,
out.
though. We just busted.
Yo, that shit had me weak. Let me tell you, because so we had her for the Canelo Bivol card, right?
Yeah.
And I told her, I was like, "Yo, why do you feed into everybody?" He's
joking.
Like, bro, like I be telling Ness that I'm like, bro, why do you feed in? I tell Ness, why do you feed into anybody? You get what I'm saying? Because I'm like, if I were to do that every single time, bro, I'd be here all day going back and forth. But now, Nika cool people, man. She cool people.
That is a
for
learned
sure.
art. Obviously, I'm the newbie here, man, and that's something I'm having to learn not to feed into some of this, because otherwise you spend your whole damn day. But
I'm gonna be honest with you. Seeing stupid back and forths, right? Because I would see them on like Facebook, like on your Facebook comments when you had your page. I would see a lot of people arguing in the comments and shit like that.
Hell yeah,
bro. And just the shit people would say. I was never one to get in the comments or call in to any of the shows I would listen to or nothing like that. But just listening to what people say and some of the ignorance. That's why I got into the sport. I swear to God.
That's what brought you in.
That's what got me in. No, and my 21st
turned the heat up.
Yo,
man.
my 21st.
We sweating, ain't we sweating?
I usually
Me and
be
Danny
sweating, though.
sweating.
Yeah,
Danny got the sweater on. He sweat. I see you, right, Danny?
Yeah.
See?
But look though, so my 21st birthday was the day of Canelo Triple G won.
Mm-hmm.
So that morning, I went to the casino, but bet $100 on the draw. Right?
No,
damn.
So yeah, shit hit for 2 racks, right? I had somebody who betted a
Down
month out,
payment on a car.
a month out. They bet 500 at plus 4,000.
For a draw?
Yup, 20 racks off that. But look though, so when I did that, my ex like, you know what you talking about? You clearly just made some money on it, and I've been watching boxing for years, whatever.
That wasn't no draw though.
So I had a schedule, and I would put my bets. Every week for like 6 months. I swear to God, for like 6 months, I came up thousands.
Nice.
Like thousands. I had to pay taxes on the shit. And after that, I went to Afghanistan. I was in the service.
Thank you for your service, brother.
Yeah, appreciate
Thank you for
that,
your service.
appreciate that. But so I go to Afghanistan. Me and my ex split, and I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna do this boxing shit. But it started shit
From betting.
It really started from betting, but. Kind of like, bro, I would just listen to people. I'd see people in your comments. You was one of the people that, I was really big into during that time because I moved to Vegas in 2015. Mm-hmm. So when I got really big into boxing, it was like 2016. And, came across people like you, like Ness, like other platforms. And yeah, man. So I started covering boxing 2018.
Damn.
Yeah, so I'm newer than you. Yeah, I'm newer than you.
We do got a segment on our show called Spit or Shit, and it's specifically for that dumb shit. So we holding people accountable. You want to get on the internet and talk some dumb shit. If it makes the cut, if it's dumb enough, you're going to get roasted on the show. Spit or shit.
Ain't nobody safe.
Nobody's safe.
I like that. I got a super chat real quick from Andre Dakota in New Jersey. He said, odds on FanDuel, New Jersey are basura. I took the under plus Garcia KO. Bet 5 and 6. I guess he means bet rounds 5 and 6. KP.
Yeah. Well, P is next to O on the keyboard, so he probably meant KO.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he said, I don't think Fortuna trained correctly. Okay, yeah, so bet round 5 and 6 for the KO.
Yo, let me tell you, is sports betting legal in Texas?
Hell no.
Okay. No, I was just going to say states. I've noticed states that have basically any state but Vegas, sports betting is way better, yo. Like,
at least you got something. I got to do something European, lie about my.
I don't know if they do it because they want you to come to the casinos. But like FanDuel, I'll take FanDuel, my bookie. You know what I'm saying? Like some of these apps, basura.
It's crazy because you go an hour and a half north, you can bet Oklahoma, just cross state line. Same thing, go east. Louisiana, like everything's right there.
I lived in Texas for a couple months.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Fort Hood, where are you at?
Yeah, Wichita Falls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A little northwest, a little out there.
No, but we used to go to the casinos up in Oklahoma for that reason because just driving, north of the border. But we are in round number 5.
Looks like Rocha closing in on him.
Finishing it up, man.
Good right hook.
He got Vernon.
Oh, he took a knee.
That was a knee.
What the ref ain't see that?
He didn't see it.
Oh wow. So a knockdown not called.
It's gonna get stopped.
Oh, big right hook there by Rocha.
He almost stopped it then.
Yeah.
Y'all see Richard Torres
Veron just holding on for dear life.
Huh? You see Torres? Richard Torres, the Olympian?
Yes.
Quick 35-second fight or whatever. That was quick. Silly little stoppage.
Ooh.
Yo, I've seen that guy fight in Texas before, actually. I saw him fight in San Antonio. The guy that Richard Torres fought. Yeah. I don't remember who he fought, but I remember whoever he fought, he gave him a hard time.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. It was on the Charlo Castaño 1 undercard.
Oh, man. All right.
Yeah, I made the trip to San Antonio for that.
Torres doing his thing. I've been keeping I didn't start watching him till the Olympics, but.
So, Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford, they speculating that. November.
Yeah, they say November. I seen that tweet from Michael Coppinger.
Y'all coming out?
Well, yeah.
Y'all coming out?
Finish this. Start this.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
let's do it.
Like we were speaking on our NFTs earlier. Like Floyd Mayweather was speaking like he was the first one to throw the NFT party. No, you wasn't. Floyd Mayweather, the Spit Bucket Podcast. We threw the first official NFT party for Spence versus Ugas. We had the 3 biggest suites in Cowboy Stadium.
Okay.
So with our NFTs, you get lifetime access. Go ahead and explain to them, Jay.
Yeah, so we dropped a collection. Now they're all sold out, but you can still go in on OpenSea. If you go to tsbnft.com, our NFTs give you lifetime access to all our events. So the first one we ever did was suites with Spence Ugas. We had 150 NFTs. They took them up. As long as you got an NFT, you get to come to our events. Now, they're sold out, meaning they're probably going to sell a little bit more expensive than what they originally sold. But still, we were selling them for $150. You go and buy one, whatever it is. Check out tsbnft.com, but you get lifetime access. But the only reason he brought this up was our next event will be Crawford Spence. Obviously, he's going to be here in Vegas. Now, suites, all that part of it, we still got to wait till everything's ironed out. But you get one of our NFTs, you get lifetime access to all of our events. But to what he said, man, we did the first ever NFT exclusive event for the sport of boxing, man.
Yeah, I saw those suites you guys had in AT&T Stadium.
History, baby.
I was there for the fight, but I saw it on Instagram, the suites. Yeah. Those babies was nice, fucking huge.
Yeah, right there on the 50-yard line, man. So we had and here again, talking about growing the sport. We had people in there who had never watched a game, a sport, a fight ever in their life, but they were there because of the NFT, cryptocurrency,
Market,
the networking,
yup.
and that. They're in there, and it happened to be a fight like Spence Ugas, where it had people at the edge of their seat.
Yeah.
So just that little one event, brand new eyeballs to the sport. Spence got a new fan. You know what I mean? So we're just growing the audience, and at the same time, those people who bought them NFTs, for a lot of them, that was their first cryptocurrency purchase. We're trying to help with financial literacy. You know, everything, man. We want to give back to the people. So give us a follow, man.
I don't know if
How many people were at the event?
Oh,
At
it
our
was sold
event?
out.
Yeah,
We sold it like
No,
You know,
but
at
how
our
many
event,
is sold out?
150. We had 150 NFTs.
Oh,
NFTs
150
sold, yeah.
people. Wow.
Yep,
That's
yep, yep.
huge.
So let me. I don't know if we can't speak on our next collection yet.
Well,
Not
yeah,
yet.
we
Oh,
do
well,
have we have a next collection coming. We don't have all the deets out just yet, but we got another collection where it's going to give, you know, we got a next. So
Yeah.
follow our social media.
Absolutely.
we got some real cool shit coming out with them.
Give it.
And it'll be what? Another like suite in the
So
let's say
they'll-
Raider Stadium, because I wonder if they're gonna. They're not.
No,
they're not
that's-
associated.
yeah.
Well, I mean, nothing's came out officially, but from what I spoke to Mark Davis personally, and he said that currently he did not see a fight out there that was worth.
Had there been fights there? Had been
Nah,
no fights,
never.
right? Yeah.
Never in UFC or boxing.
Hey, let
It
me ask
gotta
y'all a
be
question.
juicy. It don't get no bigger.
Side in negotiations in that fight with Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford.
I mean, I would say Earl. No.
Yeah, absolutely. And people are bothered when I say that. Like, when Earl had 2 belts, Terrence Crawford had 1. With Terrence Crawford, other divisions, you know, it meant a little something. Like, Terrence Crawford could talk his talk and be like, I want 50-50. But when Earl Spence beat Yorganis Ugas at Cowboy Stadium and officially got 3 of the 4 belts in the welterweight division, he is in full control of that fight. And my thing, people, they get hot and bothered when I say Crawford must understand his position, because that's in any business. You know, you're going to be on the A side or the B side. And unfortunately, Terrence Crawford, you're on the B side. But you look at young fighters. Shout out to Devin Haney again. Young fighter, took less money, understood that he was on the B side, went across the pond, won that fight. Now he's in full control. So, yeah.
So I wanted to talk about something you guys did, because one of my guys, Marvin Furman, fought on one of your cards.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What was that he fought on? Tell us a little bit about it.
Oh, you're talking about that?
Mark Furman, yeah, he fought at the last R&R.
Oh, yeah, that was the Junior Olympics. Was it the
So that was an amateur event?
No, it was it was. I remember the fight. I don't remember if it was a. Oh no, he looked good. He looked good.
But what? So did you have amateur and non-amateur events, or did you have only amateur events?
No.
It wasn't your event. Were you
It
just
wasn't my
calling
event.
it?
We was just hosting.
Yeah, we hosted the
And you
event.
did the
It was streamed,
streaming?
Yeah, we did the stream and then interviewed the winners. And like what he was saying earlier, it's not that we don't want to interview the losers. It's just like you have to understand life.
Yeah, you give
as
him
get older.
motivation.
Yeah,
You give him
that should
motivation.
motivate you to come back and want to be on that panel next year. Shout out to my guy Roger Rodis of Honor Boxing Gym for presenting the Junior Olympics. Shout out to all the officials in our area for giving us that
LBC
opportunity.
26, USA Boxing.
26, USA Boxing for giving us that opportunity. Like I said, that's the golden moments for me. Like covering these profilers, don't get it twisted. I love it, but being able to host these amateur events.
And look
that's
what
the
happened.
creme de la
Look
creme
what
to me.
happened to Machine Vargas today,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
yesterday, today,
Yeah, shout out
right?
to
And that
Machine
three-time national champion out
Three-time
of Dallas,
national
Texas.
champion.
So
like you said, when that's early, sometimes it's gonna be one. It's one we have in Dallas, Texas. His name is Machine Vargas. He just won his 3rd national title. Y'all look out for him. He Machine Vargas 214 on Instagram.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, can I take this back real quick? I had to talk to our NFT dude, but we want to do a little giveaway. And is that cool if we do a little giveaway?
Of course.
So listen, like I said, these big heads, our first NFT collection gives you lifetime access to our stuff. If you just drop your name on the comments, all right, and go and give us a follow. If we get to 1,000 subs tonight, we'll give one of those lifetime access big heads away.
What's a big head? Explain.
It's the NFT. It's our NFT big head.
This the big.
That's why it's
big
called
head
big
collection.
heads, man. You got
Because
to.
you obviously can see it. I got it.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's our,
Look,
so
this
our
how
first
big-
NFT collection was 150 different variations of our logo, right? So that's why we call them big heads, and that's the NFT that gives you the lifetime access to our event, all of our events. So we, like I said, we had Spence Ugas. We got, God willing, please God, Crawford Spence coming up. That's our next event that we're targeting. So go and give us a sub. The only way we can really track it is just throw your name on the on this stream's comments. We'll go back and look it up. We'll do a drawing if we get to 1,000 subs tonight. We'll do a drawing and give away one of them big heads. Lifetime access. We'll hope to see y'all out there for Spence Ugas.
So that'll get them access to your party for
So
this
everything
Yeah,
we
here.
do,
Everything we do,
all
yeah.
time. Like that's what we're doing. That's how we coming because everyone should understand this world is going digital.
Oh, yeah.
In cryptocurrency, you can see Facebook, Instagram turned themselves to Meta, and a lot of people ain't educated about that. And we hope that everybody get educated into this digital crypto market that's going on right now because it's very important, not only for us but for our kids' futures, so we could be able to educate them as well.
Yeah, don't miss the boat, man. How many times we've been sitting around saying, "Oh, I wish I'd have got into this back then."
Do y'all got a particular fighter y'all favor in that fight after Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence?
Well,
hold up. Before you answer that question, people say Earl Spence. Both of y'all. People say Earl Spence straight up and down, no special effects, right? I say Earl Spence has imposed his style on every opponent that he's faced, and they have not been able to make Earl Spence do anything different. What's your thoughts on that?
I think he showed us different. I think, he said both in the Mikey and in the Porter fight, he adapted to that style, those styles of those men. He gave us the jab, 1,000 jabs. So it's hard to say. It's hard to say, this is those true 50-50 fights. I think my bookie actually has it at a plus. They're both minus 110, or one is minus 110, one is minus 120. But let me double check. Crawford is a minus 120. Earl is a minus 110. So Earl's the favorite?
Earl's the favorite.
Earl's the favorite. So if you want to go ahead and lock that in, don't forget to use.
No, Bud is the favorite.
Okay,
you got to put more money on Bud
to get one
to win 100. Yeah, so you got to put $120 on Terrence Crawford to win $100 back. You got to put 110 on Earl to win 100 back.
But what you're saying right now just says the story. Like,
it's a 50-50 fight, so it's hard to say who's going to win and who I really got.
Let me ask this question. Who's more defensively responsible, Earl Spence or Terrence Crawford?
Throughout their career, I would say Earl showed he's more defensively responsible because there's more moments that I could point to where Crawford got hit with something or caught with something or did Velasquez drop him. So Earl has that one moment where like a Nigerian. Way before that.
No, that's the second time.
I just want to ask that question because it was a big time debate. Shout out to my guy E Thriller, the Black Picasso. Shout out to my guy the Mac Mob. That was a debate that we had, and I knew when I came on Earl. I wanted to ask y'all who did y'all thought was more, because
it's so tough.
But I think Earl is more. No, I'm talking about defense. I think Earl is more defensively responsible. Because when they come to Crawford, they say, "Oh, we see Crawford do this." I say,
you might be right. Earl uses that high guard. Yeah. It's always up. Crawford gets fat.
Yeah,
as Teddy Atlas would say. So I don't know, man. You might be right.
No, what I'm saying is, I think people make Crawford do different things, and what we learned about Terrence Crawford is when he get hit. He don't be defensively responsible to put himself in the best position to get a fighter back. He get mad and just want to get his lick back. And that's how we seen him get knocked down and we seen him get hurt. But credit to him. That's not discredit to him. Credit to him because he got hurt, he got knocked down, and he got back up and he won the fight. But I'm just speaking on
Wait. So you think he got dropped in the Velasquez fight?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, by the book, yeah. It
wasn't counted as a knockdown.
Man, here's the thing: we could go in circles all day.
Damn, Rocha is like landslide here every round he won.
Yeah, man. the fight needs to happen, and we're all going to be so blessed to have it, man. Like, I can't think of a bigger fight the past 20 years, you know? I mean, for real, undisputed, undefeated. The country is at fucking that's all anybody's talking about.
I'm just happy it's here in Vegas, honestly, fellas.
Let's get the official announcement.
But I mean, come on, man. Where there's smoke, there's definitely fire. Let's if they talking, come on.
No. Here's the thing, though, Ness. What? You just got to pay attention to the reality of Las Vegas in November, right? The reality of Las Vegas in November is that NFL was going on, that fucking NHL is going on, that fucking college football, college basketball, like all these things are going on.
That's true.
Tours, that's tour season. So I say that to say venue availability may play a part in you know, maybe not having the fight in Vegas. You get what I'm saying?
Damn, don't say that.
Yeah,
don't say that.
Listen, we from Dallas. I would love to have it there, but man,
do y'all think that's a possibility?
I think it should be a possibility, but I know how boxing works, and it's like, oh, hometown advantage, and I'm gonna be like, I think it should be where it makes the most sense. You know, not where you getting the biggest sight fee, where the most fans can see it, because it's supposed to be about us, but it never be about us when it comes to the big fight. Yeah. They always put in these little ass 17,000, 20,000 seat arenas, charge people $1,500 for the ring size. Like, come on, man, I'm a regular dude. The fuck?
And, and people was all down my back because I said, I thought Texas is a big player in this because I said this is my main argument about that. You have Jerry Jones of the Dallas Cowboys. He's been featuring Earl Spence since Earl Spence started in Frisco at his practice facility to featuring him in Cowboy Stadium. I said Jerry Jones is a man who about his money. He ain't been investing in this guy for him not to be a player when you have a Crawford versus Spence on the table. That's just
I hope that he puts up enough money to make Crawford say okay.
That's a hell of a point.
You know, that's what it's about. Is Crawford going to be like, well, the check is worth me going to his house?
You know what's disappointing to me right now? Like what's disappointing to me, and me and JJ, we speak about this. Why did Anthony Joshua choose Robert Garcia?
I ain't understand that. I mean, I like Robert. I got a relationship with him, but I think he chose him because Robert is willing to go to the UK. Ronnie, I was just in Houston, and Ronnie said, you know, I told him I'm not going to the UK. You know, I told him you got to change things. You too comfortable. You come over here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he wanted to be over there, and he got somebody to go over there.
But what does...
X's and O's,
we never, like, it's respect to Robert Garcia, excellent trainer, would never take that away from him. But we never seen him have a guy like Anthony Joshua.
I'm sorry. I think you can sound better. Can you grab this bottom mic? No, the bottom.
All right, here.
And lift it up.
Bottom.
Go up. All right. Yeah, let that go. But damn, you lifted this too much. You see that? Danny, help him out, man. Help him out.
So what are you trying to do?
Because he dislocated the corner. You see the corner? And just raise it up for him. And then, because I know he got a deeper voice than what we getting, man. But raise it. Raise the arm up, go up higher, and then bring it down. All right. Let me see.
My bad.
You
Is
straight.
that good? Yeah. But no, it's just that we never seen a guy. Like, I want everybody to hear me out on the boxing voice. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat who watching. Salute to y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe. But we never seen Robert Garcia deal with a heavyweight fighter on the caliber as of Anthony Joshua. So it's my thing like this. What are you going to bring to the table? If I was an Anthony Joshua, this is me personally, I would have went after a guy like Manuel Robles, who has history with dealing with heavyweights. If you were going to choose.
I mean, he wasn't even an option.
Like, he's not one of the trainers that AJ
he wasn't even an option. Like, AJ went to see certain people, Virgil Hunter, Robert Garcia, Ronnie Shields.
I've been thinking the logic behind Robert Garcia, though. Do you think, does it have anything to do with Ruiz being Latino and being the first guy to beat him?
Like, I think it has everything to do with being able to come to the United Kingdom where Virgil, you see Virgil ain't even going there for Buatsi.
Yep.
So it's like Ronnie already said I ain't going over there. So it's like, okay, out of the dudes you want, this one is willing to go, and that's Robert. And, you know, more power to him. But, like, I'm like, you know, you got fighters over here. Like, I don't know, Jose Ramirez fight allegedly now is canceled. And, I mean, is that because Robert is busy and he's over there and, you know.
Jose Ramirez fight is canceled against Jose Pedraza?
That's the rumor.
And it wouldn't be the first time we heard that about Garcia,
about Robert.
getting them priorities straight, and you know.
Well, you know,
you call it priority. Maybe AJ's check is the priority.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a trainer. I'm not a fighter. You make $1 million and something dollars a fight.
Yep.
So if you about to pay me something nice, I'm going because we're gonna build that house. Fuck that.
No, for sure. That's you know, that's securing that generational wealth. You know, that's what you're working towards. But at the end of the day, you know, I think Robert Garcia will be able to bring definitely a lot more pressure than we saw in the first Usyk fight. We actually drove up to Riverside or drove down to Riverside to see Robert and Bam Rodriguez before his last fight. We saw him in camp, and you know, he didn't hit anything. We did talk about AJ coming through and whatnot, but he has a big ass fucking heavyweight in there.
Yeah,
I want to say he's like 5 or 6-0, right?
I thought it was like 11.
Okay,
but maybe I'm wrong.
But motherfucker's huge,
Mexican dude,
chiseled. Yes,
and
he's the most chiseled Mexican at that size I've seen, because he's like 6'7".
And the tank, he hitting the bag like you supposed to hit the bag. He not no lazy heavyweight, so he gonna push AJ ass for sure if they brought him out there.
But let me ask you a question. My thing is, what was AJ last coach who brought him up through the amateurs and through the program?
McCracken.
Yeah. Like McCracken, to me, he showed Anthony Joshua, okay, I brought you to the pinnacle, right? You fall down against Andy Ruiz. I get you back up.
He's still part of the team.
Oh, he's still part of the team?
Yes. From my understanding, Rob McCracken is still part.
But why would Robert Garcia be a head guy over?
That's what I'm saying. They trying to get that pressure style out of him, because, bro, you is so much fucking bigger than Usyk. What is you doing?
But that should not be a guy of that size. Like Anthony Joshua, that's like, you don't want him necessarily to be the pressure guy for that fight. You want him to be a smart fight. Let your hands go, but I don't know, man. I just don't see how it matches up. I mean, it's like having a badass running back and bringing a coach to your squad that focuses on you know, throwing the ball around. I just don't see how Robert Garcia is a good fit. Not taking anything away from Robert Garcia.
It might be because, look, if he win this fight, look, Robert Garcia, you prove to me, I'll be like, I got to give you your credit. I didn't think you was a good fit. You showed me that you could do this, so I would have to give you your credit.
I want to say that would be, fuck, I don't want to misspeak, but I'm pretty sure he's currently at 14 world champions that he's made world champions.
I'm talking about as a heavyweight. I'm talking about.
No, I know. I'm saying, but that would be his 15th world champion that he's made, and then over 100 world champions that he's worked with. And let me tell you, we asked him, because, I mean, he's been in the business a very long time. And let me tell you, he said the one thing he wanted to accomplish before retirement was to make a heavyweight champ.
Title?
Yep, a heavyweight champ, absolutely. So,
hey, it all adding to the intrigue that boxing has been, man. I mean, this past few months has been an incredible few. I haven't even missed football this year.
Alexis Rota there against the ropes. 25 seconds left, though, for Veron. And obviously, it's been all Rocha thus far in the co-main event in Los Angeles, live on the Zone. If you guys want to join alongside with us, watch alongside with us, head over to the Zone, catch the fights. Ryan Garcia, Javier Fortuna, main event. Watch alongside with us here on youtube.com/The Boxing Voice, as we are joined by the Spit Bucket, live from Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, man, from that 214.
Appreciate that, baby.
That 214, that 214. They know how we coming, man. They know how we been coming. They know how we gonna continue to come.
What's the best barbecue spot in Dallas, fellas?
I I like me some Pecan Lodge and
Pecan
Deep
Lodge.
Ellum.
I like Pecan Lodge.
So that's where Nesta and I went to.
It's a lot
what
of
fight was
places,
it? Earl Mikey, I think. Earl Mikey, he had a Border Wars out there, and we hit up Pecan Lodge. Let me tell you, when I was there for Canelo, Billy Joe, a couple of matchroom security guards that happened to be from the area took us to a spot by DFW, like maybe 5-10 minutes away from there.
Heart 8?
I don't remember.
Heart 8? No.
I'd have to go through my pictures. I'm sure I got fire though. It was fire. Yeah, the barbecue down there, man.
It's a bunch of them, though.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of barbecue, man.
Yeah.
It sounds pretty damn good right now, to be quite honest with you.
Yo, so is there a because I'm from Chicago originally, right? So there's a big misconception, like real Chicagoans, we don't really eat deep dish, right? You know.
Oh, the pizza.
Yeah. So is barbecue really as big in Texas as they make it seem?
Yeah.
I mean, it's big, but let's be real, because I have a feeling that people think of Texas and they picture us with our cowboy hats, riding our horse when we have a day off. We ride our horse, hang out.
Nah, bro.
And eat our barbecue at Pecan Lodge.
Like, come on, because let's be honest. Y'all have a lot of major cities, right? You got San Antonio, El Paso, Austin, Dallas, Houston, Fort Worth, Arlington area, obviously, all that good shit. Bro. But majority of Texas is exactly what the fuck you just described. We just drove from Vegas. We just drove from Vegas. Oh shit! Damn.
Yeah, because you were too loud.
Yeah.
Call it popping.
Yeah. No, they said that you was telling him to get closer, but that they sound fine and we the ones that's too loud.
Maybe Bo. Check their mic and their levels. Do they match up to ours? The channels.
Test 1 2.
You sound great to me.
Yeah, you sound good, But yo, so we just drove we just drove from Houston to Vegas.
Alex.
We just drove from from Dallas to from Vegas to Houston.
Y'all drove from Vegas to Houston?
Yeah.
Oh, they was down there with Shakur.
That's right.
So look,
Shakur, shout out to Shakur Stevenson, Jared Hurd, Oshaki
Jared
Foster.
Anderson,
he gonna hate that. Oh my God. You train with him sometimes, champ. Fuck, I'm old, champ.
With the dub.
It's
I'm
the
old.
weed. It's the weed.
Harding. No, but shout out to Jared Anderson, Shakur Stevenson. Shout out to Teray Stevenson. Shout out to Oshaki Foster, Regis Progray.
Yep.
Shout out to Bobby Benton.
Ronnie
shout out to
Shields.
Val in Houston. Shout out to Ronnie Shields. Shout out to Hergovich.
Some love.
F.A. Apuche. Justin Paldo, shout out, man, shout out. And while we shouting out, I want to once again shout out Patrick Oak and Fight Stars for the beautiful studio as we're live right now from Las Vegas, from the Fight Stars facility, watching the Ryan Garcia, Javier Fortuna live fight.
Yep.
Well, it's going to start now because they're definitely about
Main
to
event
announce.
Up next. And
Yes,
I
sir.
also want to shout out because while we've been live, our partners, our friends at Foodie Fit have dropped off our next set of meals.
Absolutely. I thought, actually, I just found out those little breakfast sandwiches.
Yeah.
Those are not one meal each. Those are supposed to be 2 for one meal. And I was out here starving myself, thinking, because that's the biggest breakfast if you think about it. If you eat 2 breakfast sandwiches, that's 600 calories. So no plate they gives you is 600 calories.
Right.
So I was like, oh, until he explained it to me. So I'm like, why? And he's now gonna start sending those as snacks.
Love it, man. Love it.
You know it.
Shout out to Foodie Fit, man. Charlie, we appreciate you. Bro, I'm down over 30 pounds. I hopped on the scale, 32 pounds.
Nice.
32 pounds in a couple months, man. And it's literally, like, I just recently started working out. It was all food. Like, when we went to Houston, we threw our meal preps in the cooler. I swear to God, we threw our meal prep. Bro,
Y'all ate good down there.
Bro, no, like, we threw our meal preps in the cooler. We told them only pack us breakfast and lunch.
Because we was going to eat dinner in Texas every time. But we kept, by eating breakfast and lunch Foodie Fit, we keep our calories down so that if we going to eat barbecue, we still under.
Bro,
Yo, I haven't worked out since Houston. And that sweat, that humidity helped me sweat a lot. I burnt like 1,300 calories, but I haven't worked out since then. But since being back, I've gotten so many compliments. I'm telling you, it's the diet. People say that all my life. Like, oh, it's the diet. It's really the diet. It really is the fun motherfucking
You're gonna
diet.
have to give me a look at that, man. Cause
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, it's local to Las Vegas, so you know. But I'm sure they have partners or somebody that they could link you up with out there
Absolutely.
in Texas.
sir.
Absolutely,
shit.
absolutely.
My bad.
We are live. We are watching the Ryan Garcia, Javier Fortuna. We are waiting ring walks. The Alexis Rocha co-main event just concluded, and if you are tuned in, over 500 people watching. Yo, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to check out the Spit Bucket. Give those guys a follow. Give those guys a
let's see.
subscribe.
Let's see. When
they
you guys
are
came
doing.
in,
Hold on, that's real quick. They are doing a giveaway of one of their exclusive NFTs this lifetime to all of their events if they reach 1,000 subscribers. So head on over. Man, they had 150 people at AT&T Stadium. Like, they ain't bullshitting. Y'all can go check their Instagram. I was there at the fight. Wasn't in the suite. I seen it all. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So head on over, man. Check them out.
Appreciate it, man.
Check them out. And they say my guy, Mr. IOTBA, be flip-flopping. I don't know. I can't vouch for
What I
that.
be flip-flopping about that?
I don't know.
She don't want you to grow. She wants you to still be mad at Earl.
She
That's what it is.
said, UT's bitch.
I mean, you know, like people don't understand. Like that was 5 years ago. When me look, and I say, like, with time comes change, and you be able to grow in the sport and understand. It was a lot of malicious things I said. I could be a man and say that because it was anger behind the situation of what happened, and looking back at it, I could have found a better way to handle the situation. Simple as that. People could take that for what it is.
They don't want you to grow.
Yeah, but you got to grow.
Man, I'll be the
got
first
to.
to say, like, look, I met this dude in I've known who he was on the internet, but I have seen, and Corey, I hope you don't mind me sharing this, but I've seen an incredible amount of growth, not just on this boxing thing. So, man, big shout out to this dude, man. We were boxing guys at first, but he's my homie now. You know, his brand new baby. Congratulations to little
congratulations,
That's my
brother.
little god baby. So the amount of growth this guy, he helped me out. We stayed talking. So I just wish, like, you know, going back to the Spence, why would you got to pick a team? Why Spence and Crawford, two of my favorite boxers in the business right now. Why do we have to pick a team?
Nah, for
What's
sure,
going
for
on
sure.
social media?
Nah, absolutely. We
Chris in the new studio with a shot before the
y'all want to
before the fight started.
y'all want to Chris in the new studio with the shot? He
Hell
said.
yeah, we in Vegas, baby.
Go ahead, let's take a quick intermission, or y'all
Yeah,
gonna,
let's take
we
a
gonna,
quick
'cause I don't
intermission.
wait, we can't. We don't got glasses. I know.
I got a little
We got the cups. He
I'm
brought the
having-
cups. He brought the cups.
I'm having the hardest time connecting this shit right now, bro. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, he got the cup. So
Red Solo Cup.
yeah, you know.
Oh yeah,
it's-
he gonna skip out on this
I
one.
don't drink.
Okay.
Hell yeah, it's perfect.
Nah, I'm good. I'll sit it out too, man. I'll sit it out too. Yeah, I'll sit it out
So
too.
now you gonna make me and Nestle, Come on, it's a.
Hey, I'm sitting it out too. I'm sitting it out too. I'm sitting out too. I thought we
you
was
drink.
opening the bottle
You
later.
drink.
I'm a social drinker. You know I ain't no
Yeah,
drinker.
I'm
you
a
socially
Vegas drinker, and
But I
it
think
looks like Vegas.
I'm under the impression this might be the fight that's messed up. Can you check your?
Let me see.
I'm
Let me
just
see.
Is
Yeah,
rolling
let's
good
figure
over
that
there?
Let me see.
Let me see if I can play the fight twice.
Let me see.
While y'all looking, man, one more time, appreciate you guys having us on, man. It means a
No,
lot,
thank
know
you.
what I mean?
Hey,
So-
why don't you connect yours?
All right.
See what happens there, cause it ain't working for me.
Y'all holler at me too. I'll check.
Hey,
mine.
having boxing just been so great, like this year. Like, would you give boxing an A? Would y'all
A
around
plus
the table
plus.
give it an A plus?
A plus.
or at least an A.
We could not
a
have
B minus at the most. Like we had a great year in boxing compared to last year.
We could not have a fight the rest of the year and it still be the best year in boxing in the past 10 years.
We done had how many unified champions this year? Like
Yeah. I mean, I just think it's a combination of everything coming together. All the years finally coming together. People becoming who they're supposed to be. You know, it's like, look, the Earl and the Crawford fight, like we're talking about, it's manifesting now because, you know, Earl did what he said he would do, 3 years ago, clean up his side of the street, and that's done. It looks like Danny was able to connect this sweet. Hopefully that...
Oh, shit, and I fucked the picture up. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all.
Oh, it's all good. We'll get it fixed.
Got that up.
But so I wanted to ask you guys how many subscribers you walked in with.
I think we was at 372 subscribers.
Okay, right now you're at 384. I'm gonna refresh and see where you at after a couple of shout outs and all that. 391. So
thank y'all.
You got a long night ahead of us. Got a long night ahead of us.
Hey man, we just appreciate anybody who pressed that subscribe button.
That's right.
We're grateful.
That's right. No, yeah, man, we're just doing big things for boxing, and we just want to share it with you guys. That's all. Sinisa Estrada.
Yeah. So we got a poll going, so I want to get your guys' vote before, since you can't vote unless you grab your cell phones. And I hope the two of you have already subscribed. But we got who you picking tonight and how. King Ryan versus the Boogeyman, Javier Fortuna. We got Boogeyman Fortuna by KO 20%. King Ryan by KO 56%. I got Boogeyman Fortuna by decision 8%. And then King Ryan, decision 16%. What do you guys, how are you looking at this one?
I voted Ryan Garcia by KO. I just think he should get the KO. I think Fortuna has been a good fighter, right? But it comes that time, where, that young guy, has to take you out. And I think Ryan Garcia is in prime position. I know a lot of people gave him a lot of slack from his last fight. Of course, being off that long, he's going to be rusty. He's getting with a new trainer. Now, I think him and that trainer has had ample amount of time to work together, so everything should be going accordingly tonight. Now, if that's not the case, then there should be questions about him and Goosen.
For sure.
I got Ryan Garcia.
I mean, really? You think there should be questions already? Like, it'll only be their second fight together, but I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was predicting. I was agreeing with everything Corey said. I think it is ample. I mean, we've seen it. We've seen the time. They should have enough time. The familiarity. He said he left, the Canelo camp because he didn't get the time or whatever.
Or the attention, right? Wasn't that the thing?
So now you got two.
No, he was saying it wasn't enough. Like that Eddie was spread too thin. He didn't have time for him.
But Ryan is talented. He's been talented his whole career. I think 2 fights.
Real quick, I got something super important. That's why I'm cutting you off. I got Courtney says, what's the channel for these guys?
The Spit Bucket Podcast.
The Spit Bucket Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody
right here on YouTube.com.
We're on Apple Podcasts. We're on Spotify, all good stuff too. So check it out. Give us a follow. We'll do all our streaming events and amateur and all that sort of stuff there on YouTube, obviously.
And another thing we want to announce coming on this big time show, The Boxing Voice. Once again, we do appreciate it. We launching our second season of our podcast on August the 4th, so everybody look out for that.
We had to take a little time, Corey had a little man coming, and everybody just get their stuff together. So we're excited to be coming back, and we seen what was working, what wasn't, and we're ready for August 4th.
Let's go, man.
It never wouldn't have stopped, and I don't know why we caught into the season. It just, with the situation I had going through with my wife being pregnant. Shout out to my beautiful wife Taylor. Shout out to my kids, Kyrie. Newly born Cameron. Shout out to my granny. Shout out to my mama, my brother, to everybody. Us going through our last situation with the new baby coming, we just had to cut it quick because, family always first.
No, of course, man. But now you're back to grinding. We got Twin Munoz in Florida with the $5 super chat that says, my Spanish ain't good and my favorite music is hip-hop. But if Fortuna pulls off the unthinkable, I'm playing merengue the whole week. El Jardinero in heavy rotation. I hear you, fams.
He said that's from Florida, right?
Yeah, Florida. I don't know that Fortuna will be able to pull it off. I've been having a lot of people believing that he will do it. It's funny to me. I don't even know that, what's his biggest win? Does anybody remember?
I can't remember off the top of my head, but I just think that's more of the hate that people have for Ryan Garcia and the social media popularity that he have. I think he's agitating, if that's the correct word, to a lot of people, so he get hate like that.
So we got the tail of the tape up, and Ryan's chain looks pretty fly. I don't know that that's his style, though, but he's 23 years old. And Javier Fortuna is 33 years old. Wow. He looks it, too. His face looks a little wear and tear.
Y'all think King Ryan... let me read this. Y'all think Ryan is done with 135?
I mean, he's at 40.
Yeah.
I'm going to
You
say,
think he's done? He ever coming
they
back?
blaming it on Fortuna. For all we know, it was the A side that asked for it. Here goes Fortuna walking out to the ring. So if you want to join us, head on over right now to youtube.com and go ahead and lock in because Fortuna's walking out to the ring. So we're going to be calling this live action here pretty soon. It's hard for me to ever pick Dominicans, bro. I'm Dominican.
I was about to say, how you feel
father,
about it?
mother Dominican. It's just like, look, first thing they told us is, Fortuna couldn't make weight. So Fortuna needed to be at 40. And it's like, are they telling the truth?
Smoke and mirrors, man.
Because that means he wasn't training. And that's just not a good thing. And then who's his trainer? Like, Fortuna's been in the game all this time. Last time I remember him having a decent trainer was when he was trained by Pablo Sedimento. There used to be Sergio Martinez trainer because he and Sergio trained together. It's like he probably been going through just training himself for all these years since then, man. And that's not a good look. It's not a good look. I know he's out in Puerto Rico. I heard he was in Puerto Rico for like a year.
Yo, Canda's hilarious.
Canna?
He said Ryan has a choker on.
That's what
I mean, yo, Canna, you funny as fuck for that.
But Fortuna, like even though I can't think of his win, I know that Fortuna has always been a tough, gritty fighter, and with him being in the back end of his career, just in my opinion, I think we probably may not think he was training, but with him having the opportunity of a lifetime to get a win over Ryan Garcia on this stage, possibly. I'm just saying he could have put in.
He had an opportunity of a lifetime to fight Jojo Diaz, and then he probably had an opportunity of a lifetime, but before that to beat the champion, WBO champion or something like that, and Jason Sosa. Like,
but
I don't know.
No,
he got to prove it to me. I don't know.
I'm right there with you,
his face. Look at his face. His face look a little fluffy anyway.
Yeah, my man's looking healthy over there.
I like this 140.
Yo, let me tell you, I've made the ring walk at Staples Center. I've made the ring walk at Staples Center before, and it's a beautiful ring walk.
That's where it's crypto.
Well, now it's crypto.com arena. Yeah.
Fortuna is in the ring for anybody that wants to follow along, but we will be calling out the timestamp and seconds on the clock once it starts. But fight will be starting here pretty soon. Let's see, can we figure out his sponsor? What the hell does that even say? Spanglish?
Yeah, what does his hat say?
Oh my God, bruv. At least he getting that money. Look at Ryan coming out with the chain and the white.
I bet
he should have got. Look, I ain't trying to be funny, but like on the screen, it's the right side, but it's really the left on person. But yeah, he should have got. You see how the pendant is like too heavy and it's lifting the chain up. He should have got like a bigger chain, maybe.
Yeah,
something like that.
But you know.
Yo,
whoa! What's up with Goosen's face? Look,
he angry.
Was that lighting or did he get punched? Holy shit! You seen his eyes?
How does the light reflect on the orange?
My man looked like a raccoon, yo.
Yo, you funny as hell,
bruh. You ain't see that? I want another shot to make sure it wasn't lighting.
Cause I seen that too.
Well, I bet Gatorade's at the edge of their seat with that big ass sponsorship they gave Mr. Ryan Garcia.
But where's his Gatorade spot? I don't see it.
That might be on the trunks. Might be on the trunks.
Done dizzy. Look at Henry. Henry got that hair dyed.
Nice. You wildin' tonight, yo. Oh man, they said Fortuna 158. Damn,
what?
Who said that?
Whoa. He a 60-pounder out this bitch.
My man's a middleweight.
Yo, I want another shot at Goose, and don't let me forget that shit. He better he out here tanning in Vegas with them glasses on. Bruh, I was in the pool. I had to get the fuck out I don't know what I'm going to do in my new house. Because there ain't going to be no shade in that new pool. Oof, that shit was crazy today. Like, I had to be in the shade or be under the water.
Bro, you gotta stay with the sunscreen. Because I swear to God, the heat out here is different.
So it's the sun rays.
So it's the rays, bro. The rays get you. I remember the first time I got back from Afghanistan, I had just split with my ex. So I got a bachelor pad. Me and my boy got like a 2,000 square foot house, pool and everything. Bro, I just got back from Afghanistan. Ain't been drinking. I get tore up fall asleep on my floaty. I woke up looking like
Oh
a
my God,
lobster.
you fell asleep on a floaty. You tripping.
I woke up looking like a lobster.
I had to
I
explain
bet.
sunburns to Correa earlier this week. I was like, it's very important that we apply this.
I don't have to spray no spray on me. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I don't be putting nothing on neither. But I was feeling them rays, so I was pushing myself off, into the shade. You know what I mean? But so is this Ryan's new logo? It's like a little King Lion.
They got the little lion on the
King
trumpets.
Lion to Ryan. Okay, King Lion to Ryan. No, King Ryan the Lion.
Is that what he going for?
I mean, that it's got a crown on a lion.
King Ryan is lion. Is that what I heard?
Ooh, they went all
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's some AJ shit.
Nah, it ain't on AJ level. But
What? Damn! There you go. Yeah, you want an AJ level to go to fireworks?
Nah, AJ
What song
had
you
his
think he's
fucking
coming out
initials
to?
in flames, my guy.
I bet he's coming out to El Rey, right? Has to be, right? What song do you think he's coming out to? I bet it's El Rey. I'm willing to bet $1 million. He got that King Ryan. He's pretty excited about it.
Hey man, he sells them out though.
Yeah, you can't be mad at that.
How many over there? Do we know yet?
No, I ain't seen nothing yet.
And I ain't getting no emails yet. If you haven't already done so, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. It's going to help put this episode in the eyes of other boxing fans. And, this is a platform for all. As you can see, we have other content creators, the Spit Bucket Podcast here in building. And we often have every and any other content creators on here, always giving an opportunity for others to be witnessed and shown, on our platform.
Yeah, man, we got nearly 700 people watching, not 700 likes, man. Go ahead, hit that fucking like button. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you are tuned in to the zone, watching alongside with us.
Yes,
Ryan
sir.
Garcia, Javier Fortuna, main event, live from Los Angeles in the 140-pound division.
And if you don't have the zone, you can click the link in the description to go ahead and get the zone. It's going to cost you nothing extra. The boxing voice.
He got Dior on the back.
The boxing voice will get a little kickback.
Okay.
Yeah.
He on his
You getting excited?
No. I was gonna say.
Damn, he even made Goosen wear a jean jacket with
he's
the
all
lion
denim
on the
now.
back.
Yo, look. I'm not
Don
saying.
Johnson.
I'm not saying, but
So
I'm
you
just
saying
saying.
he taking shots at Canelo because he Gabbana and he got the Dior now?
No, I mean, shit. Devin with Dolce as well. So it's just that is kind of funny though. That like his former big brother now.
You got to give credit to Golden Boy. They always give different ring card girls opportunities. It feels like Top Rank uses the same girls over and over.
Ring announcers too, man.
Nah, that dude's been announcing forever.
I'm saying, but they do mix it up a little bit.
He looked like he stood out in the sun
and,
too, though, for real. People better watch
Let's
it.
give a shout out to Jeremiah Gallegos too, out of Houston, Texas. He's a DAZN announcer, and he's done some work. And
I got Quentin with a $5 super chat that says,
Quentin.
King Duck will win this fight, but he won't fight JoJo, and will never fight Tank or Devin.
He got to protect the Gatorade endorsement, man. The Gatorade endorsement goes away.
But I don't think JoJo could beat Ryan Garcia.
No,
though.
I'm right.
But I don't.
Yeah, JoJo Diaz.
Yeah, I don't think he could beat
Nah,
Ryan
man.
Garcia.
I mean, I think, and now you got Gary and Devin giving you the blueprint on how to do it. So
Here's my thing with Ryan, right? When you think of these fighters, you know what they are. You know if they're a brawler. You know if they're a technician. What's your boxing identity of Ryan Garcia? Power puncher, speed, IQ. What is it? Because that's
all
what I
three.
still have.
I ain't gonna say all three. I'm gonna say 2 out of the 3. He ain't shown me the IQ just yet, but definitely power puncher and speed for sure. I mean that's evident.
Have you seen him utilize it in the ring?
I mean, body shot to Campbell, that was good. He knocked out Fonseca. He knocked out a few people.
Yep.
He showed you better be careful with that left hook.
I think Ryan has it all. It just shows for
Put
the
it together.
incredible amateur career he had to his pro career. The only thing that I don't like with Ryan Garcia that Fortuna should use tonight is Ryan is susceptible to keep his hands down. And Fortuna should take advantage of that.
Yep,
Yeah.
he pulled back. I don't like the way he pulls back either, man. Hey, let's drill it down, though. You picturing the left hook to the body? Because that's how I'm picturing that 6th round looking. What do y'all think? I mean, how's it going out?
I hope.
love
I
it.
mean, did we
Yeah.
put that money on? I think we probably
I know,
probably
it's
too late.
it's
and
too
shit
late now, isn't it?
That
You
line
got my
probably
Cash App,
closed.
so
I wonder if Ron gonna let the moment, you know, because he ain't been in the ring in a while, you know.
That line,
he went
it's
there
still
April,
open. It's
April
still
9th.
open. I think that's a sign. I think I'm gonna go
down,
ahead and
yeah,
put.
I'm down to throw some cash at you, man. Whenever. So
I got Garcia round 6.
you want to spread it out 4, 5, 6, 7, or 5, 6, 7, 8?
Anyway.
What? We going multiple
Oh, I
rounds?
thought that's what you said. I
Yeah,
thought
you said
you wanted to
15
spread it
around.
out.
You said 15 around.
5, 6, 7. Y'all saying?
I think that pot's juicier if we all
5,
commit to a
6,
6
7.
round, ain't it?
Yeah. it's-
If we all put in that,
Whatever. They better hurry up before they close this shit.
I mean, that's a nice little kickback. and we
Oh
all get
my
on the
God,
round.
y'all
Well,
just-
here go my 5 for the 6. There go my
6
5
rounds,
for the 6.
right? Yeah, I'm about to.
So what we doing? 20 on 6?
I'm about to cash
20
out.
on 6?
5 apiece, 20 on 6.
yeah, 20 on 6.
20 on 6.
Well,
20 on 6 wins you 200.
Both
Place that
men,
bet.
both men touch gloves.
Confirmed.
Head back to their corners.
Oh, that bet. Yo, they accepted the bet. We got lucky.
What your cash?
No,
at?
honestly.
What your cash? At, man?
The boxing voice number 1. THABOXINGVOICE number 1.
The pound sign or the word number 1? Oh,
No,
I see.
just the number.
The box. Oh, I see. I got you there, bro.
The number 1. Make sure it's not
Yeah, let me
spelled
see.
properly because
It
people
said
out
the
here.
boxing voice 1.
THABOXINGVOICE.
someone got a
1.
Yep.
very similar.
Speaking of 1, round number 1 is underway. Ryan
we are.
Garcia, Javier Fortuna, main event on the zone. We are live, youtube.com/The Boxing Voice.
Timestamp 2:51 on the clock. If you want to follow along with us in the first round, 2:47, 2:46,
Is that hook?
2:45. And Garcia keeping Fortuna at bay with the jab and already shooting
size,
the
man.
hook with all power on it. And there goes another
Left hook.
hook.
Up top. By Ryan, straight right hand down the
Fortuna
middle.
looking so small. Oh,
The
okay. So
size
Ryan got a
difference is
lot of artwork done while he's been gone. A double crown with a sword going through him in the middle of his back. That must have hurt. Sheesh.
The size
Fortuna-
difference is so damn evident, though. Isn't it?
Fortuna
That's the
must
first
Yeah,
thing
the
that
size
pops.
difference.
Yeah, Fortuna on the back foot moving around
He felt them punches.
as that
early.
in that southpaw stance.
Now
of
he
course.
gonna have to box. He gonna try and box, but he knew the way to win was to bully Ryan. But Ryan is big.
No, yeah, Ryan.
Another left hook there by
Ryan's every
Ryan.
bit of them 140, man. He's sticking the hell out that jab too.
And I like he
I like
actually
that he's
keeping his
jabbing.
hands up early in this fight too.
Another right hand there by Ryan. And
Oh,
the
headbutt.
hook to hurt
I think that
Fortuna.
headbutt there.
Fortuna with the
came
right
in.
hook over the top of
Fortuna
that
looked
jab.
wobbled after that right hand. Right hand there by Fortuna.
Hey,
Both men in the clinch.
I think you can rattle Ryan Garcia, man. If you try to make this fight ugly and get inside, I think you can rattle the kid and turn it into a.
Oh, another right hand there by Ryan Garcia down the pipe. And another
Oh,
one.
yeah.
What is Fortuna doing?
He wait.
He going, you ain't
Oh.
lying. He going for it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, what-
what's
yeah,
his
what's-
name?
Bo.
Shout out to Bo.
Shout out to Bo.
Oh, everything.
Damn, I don't think they gonna let me. I was trying to sneak this last little bet in.
I don't know they're gonna
You
get to
was
6
thinking
rounds
like
now that
third
I see how
round?
stiff
Now I'm
this
trying to
is.
still try to get that over under on him.
You still-
Alan G
yeah.
with a $5 super chat saying Ryan trying to collect the bag with Tank and retire. Let's not forget he wanted to retire, if I'm not mistaken, at 27.
I don't think it's letting me, man.
37 seconds left here in the first round. Main event on the zone. Ryan Garcia, Javier Fortuna. Javier Fortuna on the back foot. But there's been moments
Damn.
where both men have exchanged on the inside. So, you know, any one punch can lay the other man out.
Ron doing
Sick.
excellent work. The only thing I think he need to work on is cut him off. Stop following him.
Yep.
And that was an issue
Oh,
he had
no,
in the
no, it's
to-go
fine.
fight. That was an issue he had in the to-go fight. He could not cut the ring off to save his life in
That's
that to-go
what
fight.
really upset.
Shout out to Javier Fortuna. He did land that
Yep.
left. That left is pretty loopy, and it caught Ryan right on the chin a little bit earlier.
We seen a headbutt earlier. Now look for them. Look for them lead feet to get crossed up too,
Yeah,
man.
no-
Because you see them fighting over position on their feet too, with him
Absolutely,
being a southpaw.
and I mean that's just traditional in boxing when you have an orthodox fighter like you're doing Ryan Garcia and a southpaw fighter like you're doing Javier Fortuna tonight. So something to keep an eye out for
Easy.
because that's just a given
Yep.
when you have switch fighters fighting each other.
And Ryan's being very intentional with that jab. He's stepping into it.
Randy Ortiz, yes sir. The fight did start, and
Stephen
we're
A. Smith
live.
in the building.
Okay, he brought up
Draymond
stars.
Green in the building.
I was about to say that's Steve Cunningham.
That's the Rams coach. Aaron Donald in the building.
My man chain was big as fuck.
Ryan Garcia brought him
Yeah, he brought him out
He
for
is
sure.
a super, like, he is
Yeah,
the
them
guy.
superstars for sure. Them
He's the
superstars.
guy.
Dude, we talk a lot of shit about his social media, but look who he's bringing out, man. It's crazy.
You gotta make sure you talking to the mic, JJ.
Oh, yeah. I just didn't want that last opinion to be heard. I'm just kidding.
But round number 2 underway now. Ryan Garcia, Javier Fortuna.
Spit Bucket Podcast live with us and just crossed over to 401 subscribers. So if you haven't already done so, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here at youtube.com/The Boxing Voice, and then head over to the Spit Bucket Podcast.
Thank you
for
guys
even
very
more
much.
great content. Right now, Garcia
Right hand
Fortuna
there.
with the counter on
Man,
Garcia.
Them bad habits.
There we go. Don't abandon the jab right now.
Yeah, no, he's jabbing. He's definitely jabbing, but I feel like he's pulling back straight out, man. Something.
A
See?
left hand there.
Something
And
that
you
he
come
always
Connected
does.
to the face of Ryan Garcia.
You're susceptible to that straight left from a southpaw,
Damn,
and that's
bro.
terrible.
That
if Ryan's
under.
pulling
I
straight
told
out.
y'all we should have bet the over, bro.
I thought we did, no?
Bro, we bet round 6.
No, I'm saying, well, not we, you. I thought you did. I thought you bet
We
over.
haven't even been
You
300
never bet the
seconds into
over?
this fight.
No, I bet Fortuna by, just in case, but I bet, we all put the money on round 6,
Nah, because
Garcia.
it's just Ryan Garcia.
No, it do look like it's gonna go some
Oh,
round. Look,
right
look.
hook to the
Fortuna
body,
fighting
left
like a
hook
little
up top.
dog. Oh!
I heard Chris crick crack in my ears.
Yeah, Ness, you need to back up from the
My
mic.
bad, my bad. Nah, we gonna have to buy something for that because
Jackie, that DR
we
flag
yelling this, huh?
I thought y'all put up that flag, the DR flag last week. I thought I heard
Nah,
you.
he took that. He like,
took
hell
it.
no, I'm the voice of Dominican boxing.
Right,
This is my
right,
shit.
I told Croatia.
Oh my
Ryan
God,
Garcia
you missing like
leaning.
crazy.
He leaning.
I thought Correa was gonna come through with the Texas flag with the 1 star on him.
Lone Star State. I told Croatia, we buy some suits, man. Shit, we might be low on the
Oh,
go. See where he
looping
stepped
left
out?
hook by
Fortuna
Ryan
getting too
Garcia.
confident. Fortuna getting too confident, put his hands down. Good right hand to the body by Garcia. There you go. Get back on that stick, champ.
Left to the body by
One
Fortuna.
thing I see early in these
What is
two
Bo
rounds.
clapping for back there?
Oh,
Oh
I
shit!
think
That shit looked like it hit him on the top of the
Spit Bucket just got
temple.
to 1,000 subs.
It looked like it hit him on the top of the temple.
Fortuna, Ness is referring to.
like Ryan Garcia is right there to be hit. One thing I see in these first 2 rounds, no head movement.
Absolutely not, man.
He not ready, man. They know he not ready. Listen,
And look, right there,
they don't hold these kids back for no reason.
And right there, that's how you know there's levels to this game. Because right there, Ryan Garcia inched
There he
in.
goes chasing
Look,
again.
He
He goes
inched
chasing
in.
again.
He inched in 3 times. Didn't throw a jab. Didn't throw nothing. Just inched in. Come on, it ain't gonna work
And
with
he
no
is
top level
reaching for
fight.
that
He's
level.
reaching and he's chasing. He's not cutting off the ring again, man.
And
Again,
that was the issue
he
in
needs
the
lateral movement.
in the Fortuna. In the to-go fight, he couldn't cut the ring off at all.
Yeah.
I remember I kept saying, all right, next round.
Is it time? Is it time to blame Goosen?
Is it Goosen or is it
Ryan?
He's not, bro. He has to learn this. He has.
Yeah,
they
but
have to discuss it.
Goosen has to know this as well. Like he's got to have been hearing the criticism and knows what he needs to work on when he gets in there. Like that could get Ryan knocked out, pulling straight back. Like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that with Tank coming over with that right hand over that dumbass jab that you pulling back like this.
No, he ain't ready for Tank
No,
yet because
man.
it's no head movement. He has his head straight up, like you say, unless he's steady pulling back. Is he winning this fight? Yeah. Fortuna had a couple of moments but for the majority,
had his hand up there.
Ryan Garcia's controlling this fight, but that was a good.
Yeah, I got Ryan up 2-0.
Yeah, me too.
Caught him there with the right hook while he held his head with the left. Round number 3 underway.
And we are in round number 3, but we are at 300 thumbs up. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. While you're here, hitting the thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. You know, hopefully you guys were able to lock in your bet as we made our bet here in studio live from Las Vegas.
On MyBookie.ag
That's right.
using code BETTBV.
All right. Shout out to
go
Danny.
inching in again. Well, I mean, he throwing a jab, but Ryan, you got to throw some body work.
Boy, Fortuna got a box too. He on that back foot. I thought he was going to be trying to cut this distance and be on the inside. But he out here trying to outbox Ryan. He wilding. Bo, you must have picked the over-under, right? Because you keep clapping and shit. Because every time he clap, I'm like, yo, Fortuna ain't do nothing. Why you excited for Fortuna? And I think he just excited Fortuna got through another round. Like, yeah, I'm closer to the over.
No, let's go King Rock.
Oh, you want Fortuna to, Ryan to get a knockout early or something.
He must got Ryan by decision.
Yeah.
Let's go King Rock.
That's what I tried to tell you. That was another good bet, man. Because if To-Go could go 12, I know Fortuna ain't getting knocked out.
Ryan is reaching with his shots, man. Not all of them, but definitely some of
Corey
them.
came in the building talking about Ryan got to make a statement. I'm
nice
like,
right
damn.
to the body there.
I think at this point in his career, I think this is the
Yeah.
fight that he has to show up and show out. Like, look at that entrance they gave him. That's a fight. That's an entrance of a fighter who's finna go dominate.
Has there been a boxer that the boxing community's been more patient with than Ryan Garcia, man? Like, we're all like, well, this is the fight.
How old is he? Ain't he only 23?
Yeah, but we've been hearing about him for how long?
For a while.
Shit, like,
long time.
Right hand there by Ryan sneaks in.
And he knows how to bring.
Those of you joining us alongside from home, we do thank you. We do appreciate you. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell.
Yes, sir.
Oh, nice overhand left there from Javier Fortuna as he counted Ryan Garcia.
Oh,
both men.
Damn, Fortuna missed both them right hooks.
He exchanging huge shots, or trying to at least.
And
on
he
the
threw
inside.
a lot of mustard on them damn things. Okay, is those Adam boots? He got Adam boots, Fortuna?
Jab to the body there by Ryan Garcia.
See, it's 3 rounds in. That's why I don't want to be so critical of Ryan Garcia, because it's just 3 rounds in. But, as the rounds go on, I would like to see him.
That over looking good right now.
Yeah, it's looking really good.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, y'all right about that, man. Hold on, we still got 3 rounds before.
I know, but he ain't connecting, so the knockout in 6 is looking further and further away.
Fortuna keep swinging like that, though, man. That drains you. Listen, them swings
No,
and miss.
Ryan
Them
is
swings and miss
following
drain you.
him. Cut off the ring, Ryan Garcia. Stop following the shorter, smaller fighter.
For real.
Cut the ring off. Like you can't, like you say, speaking of Tank Davis. Speaking of Tank Davis, right? You're not going to last following Tank Davis like that. It's mind-boggling to me.
It looks to be like a bit of panic there in the corner of Javier Fortuna. Definitely being spoken to in a loud tone, man. And at the end of the day, even though Ryan isn't cutting off the ring, Javier has to figure something out, because it seems like when he lets his hand go, it's usually in counter moments. And he gotta set shit up for himself if he actually wants to have a chance at winning. If he wants to survive, he could keep doing what he's doing. But if he wants to have a chance at winning, he absolutely has to set shit up for himself.
No, I agree to that 100%. I think Javier Fortuna is playing it smart. Keeping the mellow, not going out mellow pace early in the fight, so he can have his energy in the back end of the fight to where he can go all out. But to your point, what do Javier Fortuna need to do to get close to Ryan Garcia and make Ryan Garcia not feel comfortable to come to him with his hands down?
Well, no, I mean, I think he shoots that jab. Obviously, being switched, that right hand for him, that jab hand for him is a lot closer. You got to shoot that jab, and you got to get on the inside. You got to throw your shots and combinations. Big right hand there from
right going
Ryan
around
Garcia. And Fortuna looks hurt. Right hand left hook from Ryan. Fortuna throws a looping left. In response, Fortuna might look a bit hurt. Right hook there from Ryan Garcia. Right to the body, right hook up top
thinking of
from
the
Ryan
big man list.
Garcia. Fortuna shooting jab to the body on his back foot.
Oh! Good body shot.
Left hook to the body.
This
as
one-
Oh, he
JJ
spin out the mouthpiece. He spin out the mouthpiece.
Fortuna
It's
receiving
over.
that count. Beats the count. Time.
And he
was
spit
smart.
the
Spit the
hell
mouth.
yeah, hell
Veteran
yeah.
move.
Hell yeah, he's smart. Look, he about to cry.
It sucks for us.
His face look like he crying.
They're rinsing the mouthpiece off in Fortuna's corner. He's smart.
Uh-huh.
Better move. He just got a warning for doing so.
Oh my God. Damn, you ain't wait for the producer.
He just
Y'all screaming.
Yeah, he caught a knockdown on Ryan.
left
I mean,
left
on,
hook to
on,
the body.
on Fortuna.
Oh,
Left hook to
okay,
the body
okay.
like Campbell. Fortuna spit that mouthpiece
Minute,
out.
1 minute,
no.
5 seconds
Look at
left
Bernard,
here.
Bernard.
And
That's
round
a
four,
rookie mistake.
That's a nice suit, Bernard.
Fortuna with his hands down, moving, coming forward. He need to be careful.
What? He got Ryan on the back
Yeah.
foot off a knockdown. Like, what's
He
up?
telling them, come on, come forward. Okay. Fortuna need to stop being crazy.
Nah, he out here trying to fight like Sergio Martinez. Look
You
at
hear
him.
me? He need to
mean-
throw that jab a little bit.
Straight right.
Left to the body by Fortuna. 30 seconds left here in round number 4.
Straight right.
Jab.
They
from
talking about
Garcia.
Ness crying right
Another
now,
jab.
bro. I never pick Fortuna. Y'all tripping
Left
hard.
foot from
that hurt.
Ryan. Lands
Ryan,
on the
go
top.
back to the body. That's what. God,
There
there
it
you
is
go.
right
Left
there.
to
You
the
caught it,
body.
Corey.
Fortuna counters with his right hand. 10 seconds left. It looks like
Oh.
Fortuna might make it to see the end of round number 4.
Is that Ryan gets too overzealous, man, and he loses all technique.
I think
when-
Fortuna-
oh, look at Fortuna
I
faking
think
him.
his corner finna stop this in the.
Nah, hell no,
yeah,
hell
yeah,
no.
yeah.
He just, you ain't see what he did. He just faked Ryan out with a little foot stomp, man.
Yeah, he's got too much confidence still. He's
Do it.
I mean, the way he's kind of playing with him, got his arms out, you know, despite the round.
Uh-oh.
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 Mr.
Uh-oh, the
The
champ is
champ.
here.
Mr. Haney.
The undisputed champ in the building. Devin Haney at the Ryan Garcia Javier Fortuna fight.
Devin Haney
Which
looks
is
big.
crazy.
He looks a little cheeky, man.
Which is crazy because this, that's that marketing right there. Because he's no longer with the zone. He don't even need to be there. And everybody know Ryan don't want that fight. He was the interim and didn't take that fight. That's a good ass body shot. Late reaction.
But you know what? I think I think with Devin Haney being there, I think he must appreciative that the zone was the first one who took a chance on him.
Well, Showtime was the first. Remember that?
He had
But
the
they
show
gave,
box.
they gave him the money that he wanted.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They gave him the money.
Devin Haney, I believe, is still the only fighter in Showbox history to have his own 2-part all access.
Yep.
But round number 5 now underway. And Javier Fortuna on that front foot, but if he's doing that, he need to be shooting that jab.
We got a $5 super chat from Alan G. Did you get that?
I might have. What's it say, Ness?
Ryan trying to collect the bag with the tank.
Correct. I did read
Right.
that. Yes, indeed. Shout out to Alan. 2 minute, 31 second mark here in round number 5.
Ryan looking to finish this. He throwing power too.
Ryan showing patience too.
Hey yo, damn Ryan, hold up, Ryan.
Oh, we need it in the 6?
Yeah, we need it in the 6.
Yeah, no, be patient with it. Come on. Let's get
Hold
it.
up, Ryan.
It's going to happen,
One
fellas.
more.
I'm feeling real good about our choice.
Yeah, he need to pep him with the jab. Soften him up, Ryan. Soften him up.
2 minutes left here in round number 5.
He big as hell, bro. He gonna be a welterweight. He big.
Even in the 5th round, still not having success cutting that ring off.
He need to do left hook uppercut because Fortuna.
Wow.
What? Not yet, Ryan. Hold up.
Come on,
Fortuna
man. Come
got
on.
right back up. Let's go,
Right
Fortuna.
back.
You a doggy dog.
Flash,
Hold him, Fortuna.
flash.
Hold him.
Doggy
Hold
dog.
him, Fortuna.
Come on.
Hold him, but Ryan
on.
need to finish him.
Yo,
Both.
calling himself the boogeyman. Ryan
Hold.
out here putting hands on his ass.
Left to the body there. by
Uh-oh,
Fortuna.
look at Austin in the building.
Shout out to Austin. What up, champ? We miss you.
He said, just wanted to check in, say
my
have a great
goodness,
show,
bro.
and also GGG beats Canelo. No cap.
Minute 10 left here in round number 5.
Fortuna on the
Come on, Fortuna, hold on.
bicicleta.
We need you to hold on to the next round.
63 seconds for
Fortuna on the bike.
Hey, he got kind of a push, but he did catch it.
Okay. Fortuna,
good jab to the body.
Definitely
by
not. He's definitely not fighting scared. That's for sure.
He's not afraid.
Even after the adversity.
He's not feeling like he felt the power, even though he got a little mouse on that right eye. Right? That shit look crazy on the top of the eyebrow.
I'd have to take another look, maybe get a better angle. But we are 35 seconds left, round number 5. For those of you tuned in.
Oh yeah, we about to get close to the money, baby.
Paid.
We about to get close to the money, baby.
Come on, Javier. Hold on, Javier.
We about to get close to the money.
Hold on, Javier.
Come on, Javier.
Hold on, Javier.
Nah, you got 22 seconds. Make it to the next round, champ.
Watch. I know that's right.
Let me ask you a question. Are you impressed by Ryan Garcia's patience in this fight thus far?
I wouldn't
call it patience. I would call him not really cutting the ring off.
I was gonna say inability to cut off the ring.
This fight, he could have put these if he knew how, or he knows how. If he executed cutting off his ring,
he respects Fortuna though. You could tell because any feints or jolts or anything that Fortuna does, he reacts to it. So he respects the shit out of Fortuna. But we are going into the 6th round. This is the money round. This is the money round. We definitely put our money on this round. We're hoping Ryan gets some out of here in this round so we can make some money together. You know. Let me see. We're going to refresh the Spit Bucket Podcast. They were at 401 subscribers. Let's see where they at. Where they at? 403. All right, we'll take everyone we could get. We're going to take everyone we could get.
Over 900 of y'all tuned in live right now. Come on, y'all. Go get them a subscribe. Go check them out.
That's where that mouse came from.
That's right. Don't forget to subscribe right here on youtube.com/The Boxing Voice if you haven't already done so. Become a subscriber. We go live 7 days a week, multiple times a day. You don't want to miss it. We talk boxing heavy over here.
Just want to point out that both knockdowns from Ryan have been by that left hook.
Oh, yeah.
The left hook to the body in the 4th.
Signature
and the left
punch,
up top
man.
In the 5th. Round number 6, though, underway. 2-minute, 50-second mark. Round number 6 here for those of you tuned in.
Hey,
Signature punch.
Next, you picked Ryan by knockout in 6th round, right? Or just over in the 6th round?
No, I picked Ryan.
That's
we about to get paid.
We about to get paid, guys. We got 2.5 minutes to make this happen.
That's it.
Oh, it's over, man. That's a wrap.
They waved it off. It is over. It is over. Ryan Garcia is victorious. We won us some money.
We're making up all that money we lost. We're making up the dough we lost in the
impressed with
casino.
Ryan Garcia. Even though it's little things, like I say, cutting off the ring.
That ain't a little thing. That ain't a little thing. And let me tell you.
Yeah, let's talk.
When it come down to those top guys in the division, it's gonna be a problem. Bo, please get the remote ready so we can hear, the interview. Not at the moment, We have the remote back here.
So got the remote right here on your side.
So when the time comes, we'll be able to listen to the in-ring interview.
Yo, we won. That's 2 weeks in a row.
I like it, baby.
We won. Let's see. I wonder did they
Great, ready to get back to them casinos? You ready to go spin it
What
off?
you play, Correct?
We play. I play some.
Hold on. Ryan just pointed at somebody in the crowd.
He gonna point at Devin.
In the crowd and gave him the cutthroat.
He gonna point at Devin because he all show. But that's the thing. He know what he do. He got to sell. He know how to sell.
If I'm Devin, I'm taking. If I'm Tank, I'm taking. If I'm one of those guys, that's a money fight. That's a money fight that these guys. I don't want to say. I'll never use the word easy in boxing, but that's a whole different level, man. Ryan Garcia with the Devin Haney's, the Tank Davis, the Shakurs, the Lomas. You take that fight, you're getting paid.
That's a mean 3-punch.
3-piece combo.
But even though you say he do need to cut off the ring, but there's a lot of things Ryan Garcia can pose problems against other fighters.
That speed, man, is going to be a problem for anybody.
But that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. When Ness, you pointed it out. When Javier would even fucking faint, Ryan's reacting. Bro, what the hell you think gonna happen when Devin knocking that door? Knock, knock. What you think finna happen? Come on, like a Shakur, a Gervonta Davis.
See,
Come on.
I don't think we've seen Ryan have to think in the ring yet.
No.
He's been relying on his just pure ability.
No,
His
you're
natural-
wrong. You're wrong. Because when you can't cut off the ring, that's when that is literally
being forced to think.
Come on.
So I mean to say this, I want to see him think. He has been forced to think, and he hasn't come through. I want to see him think, respond, make the adjustments.
You want to see him respond.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And do I see an improvement from his last fight? Yes.
Absolutely.
Do I? Yes. But here's the thing. When they talk about him like he's one of these top guys in the division. And what I'm saying is what he has displayed has blatantly and clearly shown the world that he is not one of those top guys in the division.
100%.
I mean, doesn't he have the best win over Fortuna today?
I mean, yeah, but it's also about who did it first, who did it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know if it's who did it first. It's like who did it the best.
So do you not take away from Earl beating Kel because he did it right after Triple G broke Kel's fucking face?
I take away because Kel was damaged goods after Triple G couldn't make the weight. So yeah, that's different.
Yeah,
he's
not damaged goods.
He's not damaged goods, but again, I don't want to beat a dead horse. We talked about the weight. Ryan Garcia statue over him, man.
I don't want y'all to miss this, but shout out to Jay Rhodes. He gave y'all a super chat.
Okay.
He said money.
Ding,
ding,
ding.
He must have bet on that 6 round
ding,
with
ding,
us.
Ding. Yeah, follow our lead, and you will
succeed.
Yeah,
follow our lead, and you will succeed.
They ain't pay me
TSB
yet, though.
and TBV.
I'm like, what up, man? Throw that in there. Throw that in the account already.
Yeah, no.
But I've seen a lot of improvements, like you say, cutting off the ring.
That's something he need to do because this is like the third fight we see where we saying the same thing about him not cutting off the ring. But it is what it is. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Let me get some predictions from you guys. Who do you think he fights next? Is it a big fight or is it another?
No.
I think if he stay at 140, I think it does be a big fight. Didn't Josh Taylor just relinquish one of his titles?
140, he relinquished WBA, but Arthur Puello was actually fighting for that belt.
Okay, but I don't know exactly who the opponent gonna be next. I don't know if it's 135, 140.
We are now listening to the in-ring interview from Ryan Garcia with Chris Mannix. He thanks God first and foremost.
Shout out to his mom. She got such a beautiful smile. She look happy.
I love that.
Ryan Garcia giving a little motivational words to the fans after his fight. He believes he performed well for himself. He says he was sharp. He says he knows how good of a fighter he is. And that we supposedly saw that coming together today. Says that the performance speaks for itself compared to the to-go fight. Ryan saying and acknowledging Javier Fortuna's power, saying that he has a hard fist. Ooh, yeah, his eye red.
I told y'all, told y'all he had that little knot over that eyebrow. That body shot, and it landed the same way as the Campbell boy.
Oh, that hurt.
And he reaching
That's his
for that.
signature right there, man.
Look, he jumping in with that one.
But are you going to be able to open up like that against a Tank Davis?
Or
with your crazy left hook to the
I mean, it's the speed. It's the speed.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Are you able to?
He cutting the distance with his feet, man.
Yeah.
He's fat.
Oh my God, that third. Oh wow, that third left hook. That shit was hard. Wow. He threw that chain back on.
Ryan believes that he's made a statement and came back to where he once was.
I mean, I would call it a statement. I'm telling you, I don't think anyone has beaten Fortuna the way that he beat Fortuna. He looked good, you know, in the actual knockout. Obviously, there's still some criticism that he wasn't cutting the ring off, but he got the job done, and he got it done definitely in highlight reel fashion.
All right. Here comes what's next. Here comes.
He's going through the whole hating stuff. How he still got love for Javier Fortuna.
But to answer that, JoJo Diaz, do JoJo Diaz make sense? Next fight?
Hold on.
He said he not.
He said he will fight Tank.
He stay using Tank name. Look, but I will fight Tank Davis at 140. Danny wants us to sit here quiet on the podcast.
Caught out Tank at 140.
Yeah, like that matters. You the B-side. You can't tell a dude where to fight.
Who
He
the
tell
B-side?
you.
Ryan.
To Tank?
Absolutely.
Hell
Come
yeah.
on, bro.
Y'all think Ryan the B-side?
Has Ryan fought on pay-per-view?
No, I mean, but paper. What Tank? Tank ain't did no numbers on pay-per-view.
Do we need to? He doing enough to cover. Remember,
I know, but-
225 pay-per-views is way over $22 million.
Let me put it to you simple. Gervonta makes so much money they have to put him on pay-per-view. He sells that many tickets, is that big of a draw, makes that much, they got to put him on
remember,
pay-per-view.
225,000, do the math at 80.
No, I
That's
agree
like
with you, but
$22 million.
But I think Ryan Garcia is just this big
But-
of.
Why he ain't never been on pay-per-view?
Yeah, are people tuning in to this is on pay-per-view?
Tank been on
No.
pay-per-view. Tank been on pay-per-view with no name. He'd have been on pay-per-view with Fortuna.
And let me tell you.
But hold up, Ness. Tank finna be 28 years old too. Ryan Garcia 22, 23.
Oh
shit.
Right?
I ain't fucking going out there.
That's the master. Nah, hit the master, bro.
No,
You got
just
to.
go hit the master.
It's probably on a timer.
Bo got this. That was a little
Bo,
spooky.
you got to go out there. Like,
Yeah, go out there, Bo. Tell us what happened.
Good in here.
1, 2, 3, not it.
you got to go hit the master. We telling you. I know
In
there's
the front.
Yeah, there's one in the
By
front.
the glass room. Nah, by the glass. Man, hella. Anyway, it don't matter. This
Man,
is
we
the
out.
last. Yeah.
He's the producer and protector.
He did tell us. I mean, we did see, you know, the post-fight interview. He's calling out Tank at 140.
Says he's not going back down to 135 for
Unless
anything.
he's worth it. Unless he's worth it.
But this is the boxing
You
voice.
think the undisputed title could be worth it, but
Yeah.
we are the boxing voice.
He's trying to dismiss Haney, who's there, which is crazy. Haney's there with all the belt. He talking about he only going back down for Tank. I mean, he only want to fight Tank at 140, not even Haney. But yeah, this is the Boxing Voice Radio. Catch us on the next episode tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But we are live right now with the Spit Bucket Podcast. Get and tell them where they can find y'all, gentlemen.
Spit Bucket Podcast on YouTube. Just look up the Spit Bucket Podcast. We're on Instagram, the Spit Bucket Official. Facebook, join our community of 35,000 people on Facebook where we're just talking that shit every day. The Spit Bucket Podcast. We're on Twitter, TSB Podcast Official. TikTok, just look for the Spit Bucket. We really thankful for you guys for having us out here.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Shout out to everybody who tuned into the live stream tonight. Shout out to Ness. Shout out to Danny. Shout out to Bo. Just shout out to the Boxing Voice podcast for being instrumental to this boxing game. Over the years, what you represented and the leaps and bounds you done took your
Thank you,
brand
brother.
to. Big dog salute.
Absolutely.
Thank you for
Appreciate
having
y'all,
us on,
man.
and we will be back soon. We're gonna make it like a every 2 month, 3 month trip to Vegas.
Let's do it.
But we got that NFT event coming up. As soon as they announce Crawford Spence, we're getting the details.
Yeah, so make sure to go check them out so you are in the know. I am Ringwalk Danny alongside the host, the man, the founder himself, Nesta Gibbs.
Catch us
NetGTO.
tomorrow, man. We out of here.
Tomorrow
Appreciate you guys.
at
Thank
4
you very
p.m.
much.
4 p.m.
p.m. Pacific.
Why,
7
did I say
p.m.
the wrong time?
No, you didn't say a time, but you know, I didn't know if you want to do morning after. 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. Catch us tomorrow. We out.
We out.
Let's go spin on.